again, welcome to the Sneakerphiles podcast. I'm your host, Eugene. You can find us online at www.sneakerphiles.com. You can find us on Twitter at Sneakerphiles and also on Instagram at Sneakerphiles_podcast. All right, once again, we are recording live from Stay Fresh, Canada's premier sneaker consignment boutique lock store.
Boutique lock store.
You can find them at www.stayingfresh.ca. We got that. And to my right, we got...
Joe.
Drop the ball.
That was fucking loud.
I like that one.
How do you follow?
So we got Joe.
I know.
I don't know how you follow that.
I don't know.
I
just had a shitty day of work. I feel good to see you guys.
Hey, it's
Not bad, not bad. So it's been exactly a week. So we're back on schedule, guys. Which
And
is
healthy. Is everybody healthy?
I'm healthy.
Yep.
Yep.
I feel good.
Yes.
You're
Yes.
so back.
It was like last week when I was editing, I'm like, that's all I can hear myself
that's
do.
a cocaine.
Cocaine, too much cocaine the week before.
Or you turn it into Donald Trump.
So I feel a lot better. I'm hopefully you feel a lot
I'm
better.
a million. Or
Million.
what do the kids
A
say?
milli, a
I'm
milli?
100.
You're 100.
100. God
I
damn.
like that one.
So how have you been the last week? Oh, I know that you had some bad news regarding the playoffs, but
Yeah, it's all right. Was that only last week?
that was
Holy
exactly
shit.
a week ago,
Yeah, that was
dude.
a week ago.
At least you got to watch it. At
Yeah.
least you got
Yeah.
some playoff action,
Yeah.
unlike
Because we recorded early.
Wednesday
right? Yeah,
game
Tuesday.
was the game Friday?
No,
It was Wednesday.
and we recorded Tuesday.
That's correct. Tuesday, Wednesday, out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
The
My
future's
bad.
bright, though.
Yeah.
So we'll see about that.
Yeah.
How about we'll talk about this later. I want to talk about the NBA
Mondo
lotto.
LeVar Ball. I mean, Alonzo Ball.
So we'll talk about that later. So any cops the last week?
Nope.
Fair enough.
Gearing up. This is a big weekend coming up.
Yeah, we'll talk about that
big
too.
weekend.
So to your right,
It's Jason. Wow, I get a
Everybody
bomb
gets
too.
it.
You get a bomb. You get a bomb. You get a bomb.
so Jason, how many
Hi.
how many doubled up pairs have you bought the last week?
0. I haven't spent. Oh no, I
Wow.
did.
Here we go.
I did. Not for me though. I doubled up on a pair of Kyrie 2
Kyrie
toddler
Nice.
infant and a pair of Vans for them as well.
Oh,
There you
that's
go.
cool.
Yeah, so I did, but not for me.
Pictures.
Fair enough.
That's fair
I
enough.
want those.
Yeah,
We'll get
they were
it.
all black Kyries with white and a little
All
bit
right.
of red speckle on them. They're dope. I like them.
Well
They're
done.
good.
When you compare a men's size to toddler size, how do the performance side of it kind of
I'm gonna
compare?
have to interview those kids afterwards.
Yeah?
yeah.
breaking ankles?
They get Well, they got that
Get some
protective
one-on-one
toe
with a
guard
peer.
on it, so hopefully I don't grind through them
It's-
as quickly as the last.
Is it
ones.
really significantly bad? Like
It's not a shoe, man.
Yeah. Oh.
Actually, I'll bring it in. You can check it out and see what you think.
It's Velcro, I guess, and all that.
Well, his is Velcro too. It's got laces and Velcro, and it's got all the same
All
sort
right.
of materials. So
Yeah. Let's bring it in.
yeah, I'll bring it in. We
Wanna
can.
check it out.
It's certainly It's
So no
it's
person-
close.
No personal cops for you.
No, I don't think so.
Fair enough.
That I can think.
It's
of.
only been a week, and
It's only been a week. Yeah.
there's a lot of money to spend this week, so we'll get on that.
tough.
So to Jason's right, we got
Pierre, what's up, guys?
hey Pierre,
How's it
what's
going?
going on?
I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
good.
How have you been the last week?
Good. Work's been stressful, but that's why we're here.
So you told me right before we started recording that you had a pair that you were trying to get for a couple of months now.
Yeah.
And you kind of locked a pair down.
Yeah.
And you don't have it in hand yet.
I'm picking it up Friday.
And this would be.
My Air Max Atmos.
Whew. So you're gonna.
Jordan version.
That's so loud.
I'm
Hold on.
excited, boys.
Wait,
I'm
are you
excited.
Is you getting the Jordan version? I can.
Fuck you. I don't normally swear, but fuck you, dude. I'm kidding.
Can you hear that bully bell, please?
Dude, you know what? I think it's one of those things. Like I was telling you guys, like I needed to get these just to
Needed.
move on.
Unfinished
Just
business.
to move on.
Unfinished,
with your
yeah.
life.
Seriously, I don't
I
know.
think you need to go to counseling.
You're having that issue now where you have that pair in sight, and if you don't get it, your collection feels incomplete.
What stage is that? Like in a sneaker?
There's no stage.
Grief cycle.
It's not a grief
No,
cycle.
like I think
because there's-
development.
You're
I think
in
like
the,
because you know what? Because like
oh.
Eugene has this mantra. This
That you're
new
in the
mantra,
regret.
where like you're like,
Regrets.
hey,
Regrets.
if I don't get it,
Yeah.
it's okay because it's gonna release again.
Yeah.
I wish I'm there,
10
but I'm not
years.
yet. I'm not yet. Like I want to like, mind you, like guys, I'm still a new sneakerhead in my opinion. Like I just came back.
New.
Like I went through now like the whole like stage of like just buying shit, like stuff that I don't even need.
You're like a beautiful butterfly emerging from
There's
your
stages like the
cocoon.
pupa stage.
Chrysalis.
Yeah.
No.
No, but I'm at that stage where I'm like, you guys just let us know if you guys do the same thing. But like I'm at that stage where like if I find something, I need to get it for now.
I
just
used
so
to
I
be
can
like
move
that.
on.
I used to be like that.
Yeah?
Like when I won a pair in a raffle, I won what was it? The black pair of the Lance Mountains. Now I only have the black one, and I'm feeling exactly how you felt about the Atmos. I'm like, I need the white one. So
Yeah.
I got a pair on eBay just to collect. Just
This
to
is
complete
actually
my collection.
pretty good because like it's been however long, like 2 months.
Right
Since
now,
it
yeah.
get- it
Yeah.
released.
Around
And
March
the
or
fact that
so.
you still really, really, really dig them, and
That
you
means
still
it's
want
true
'em.
love.
Yeah, yeah,
that's
because
another thing, too.
But we don't have the luxury of being able to wait 2 months in order to decide to pick that up.
Yeah.
you know. So, but it's good because I think a lot of time we get kind of caught up in what's being released, and we're like, oh, I gotta have that.
I get
And you
distracted
it,
easily.
and you get buyer's remorse sometimes.
Well,
You're like,
dude,
why the fuck did I
remember,
buy
like
this?
I've
But-
been consistently talking about these for like the last
That's true.
2 months.
Yeah.
That
Like,
pair does make an appearance
it's
out of
pretty
your mouth
consistent.
every fucking week.
It's pretty consistent, and
I hope
like,
there's gonna be a really epic story that goes along with like how you pick them up, like
oh, dude, the
like
guy,
gun shootout
Yo,
or just
the-
some sort of
the
adventure.
guy-
I don't know.
The seller, I've been
Excited.
talking to him for like a week, and he's dope. Like seriously, he's like a dope
Have you
guy.
legit checked him?
No.
What?
Do I
wrong
need
with
to?
you?
I think it's
So
pretty.
you're gonna end up meeting at some SkyTrain station near Braid or Production Way, and it's gonna be you standing on the platform alone.
I don't think it's gonna be like that.
In the
I think-
rain.
Yeah, like, but the way I've legit checked them is like I've just talked to him for the last 4 or 5 days, dude. And we're like we're like talking about like releases, like talking about fuckboys.
Explain what that is.
Just guys that, I think it's guys that dress a certain way and dress a certain way, or listen to the different kind, like a different trap music. I guess.
Wow. So anybody who listens to Future, 21 Savage, designer.
Wear
Wow.
anything new and trendy, you're a fuckboy.
Migos. No. I'm just we're just talking about like these guys. And how,
That's a broad. That was a large network casting.
I'm
here.
learning. I'm still learning. But no, he's a decent dude, and that's how I legit check him. Like he seems like a decent dude. But maybe I should. I
When's
think I
the
should
pickup?
go. Friday.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Make sure
Yeah.
you text us before you go.
And do you
In
need
case
a
we don't
buddy?
hear from you.
I should be okay.
Buddy system.
I should be okay. I should be alright.
Without disclosing the amount that you're going to be paying, how do you feel about the price that you're going to get these
Oh,
for?
dude, it's $450. I'm not gonna bullshit it, but
It's fair, not the
so
best,
okay,
and
so
not the worst.
let's break it down.
Okay.
Let's break this down. Make me feel a little bit better here, but
I would say $450 for that. You could have gotten like the pack for retail.
Oh, wow.
Hey, if we're gonna do
yeah, that's
comparisons-
bully.
That's pretty close.
Yeah,
not
if you
bad.
guys have comments about that, let them know.
I don't know, man. I
Pink
think,
No,
shirt.
but dude, it's
Pink shirt.
it is what it is. Like and here's another thing too. I think I'm taking the whole you win some, you lose some in the sneaker game, because I think that's absolutely, honest to God, the truth.
I think.
Do you
we
take the good and
usually-
take the bad?
You have to,
And you
dude.
take them
you
both,
have to, like,
and there you have.
facts
Wow.
of life?
there's times
know,
where like,
man.
there's times where you're gonna win fucking a bread one raffle out of nowhere, or
Really?
like,
That doesn't happen to
Lucky
me.
Pierre just
seriously,
drops a
like,
bomb.
no assist on that one, right? And then there's times where like, fuck, like, I had a chance to a pack, and I didn't get it.
Blew it.
Yeah, like,
All right.
right? And then, but I think what you should do is try to accumulate assets, like buy stuff that might be like hype, even though that has value, and
Just
trade
buy
them.
it.
Yeah,
Buy
Joe.
everything.
And
Buy
here-
everything
Here's what
up.
you should start doing.
Uh-oh.
This is just for Joe, okay? Since he is the hypeless Joe,
Yes.
I think that he should start practicing just entering raffles or anything.
I
that's
did. I
worth
did this morning.
Shh, hold on, let me fucking finish. Just start
That's what she
entering
said.
raffles for for all the shoes that you don't even want, but there's value to it, so you can just trade bait it.
Oh,
or-
I've tried.
No,
I've
you
tried
don't
it.
put in the effort.
And put in just 8 because you know he's gonna pass on.
You got someone here
And
that's
you
gonna
can
buy
just,
it for
like, hand
sure.
them off
What-
to him.
Like, isn't that
That's what I'm gonna
Is that
do.
a
Fuck
bad
that.
practice? Like, holla back. Like, is that a bad?
What, to just get not your size?
No,
No,
your
no.
size.
Yeah.
To buy
like-
shit that you have no interest in just because they're worth money.
No,
I'm
that's
not
for
no
me.
not interest, but like I'll buy stuff. I'll buy Yeezys because they're cool. Like, and I would wear them. But if I
That's
get
you though. You have no boundaries when it comes to shoes, man. As long as you like them,
Yeah.
you buy.
No, I'm
But we're-
asking-
No, man, I'm talking about like motherfuckers like Joe here.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
he.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, man, motherfuckers like Joe here.
It's
Like
down.
he's got a very direct path of what shoes he wants to get, right?
Mm-hmm,
And if he were to stray from that path just to get shit that's worth money or like hypey, what does that say about him?
To not do it?
To do it. What if you did? What if you started doing that? What if I'm like, hey,
I
hey,
mean, today on
It's
sneakers,
growing and evolving.
it was 2 thumb clicks to enter.
but you,
the,
I bet you low key wanted that shoe.
no,
The wings?
No, he
the
didn't.
wings
He
ones
didn't. He
don't
doesn't
want at all.
Yo, he doesn't fuck
Wait,
with
wait.
theme shoes.
So what's
I
the
got
deal
you.
with that?
I got you.
He knows.
Lame.
Pierre knows.
What's the deal with it? Oh, we'll talk about it after.
Let's talk about what shoe you're talking about first. The
Wings
Jordan,
the
one.
wings.
Jordan 1 wings.
Yeah,
And how do you feel about that shoe in the first place?
I don't like it.
But is
Because
it no?
it's-
So
I
I'm
don't-
trying to understand like the look of it, like the patina. I understand the story. I read about it, but there's
What's the story?
but there's images of it coming in solid black,
Oh,
and then
Is that rubbed off?
that's what I was because
Jergens?
it was about him with his inner strength was the whole story behind that wings was like, and so it was supposed to.
yeah. See, I've heard
wear off
that
and
too.
go
I think
into the
shout
patina.
out to Jumpman Bostic of Instagram Jordan legend fame. Mentioned that early when the wings ones were announced or leaked or whatever you want to call it before it was an official drop from Nike. He mentioned that it was going to be the same type of deal where you're getting a solid shoe and it's going to rub off and it's going to have that type
yeah,
of patina.
yeah, to it.
But I do not like the patina because it makes me think of those buskers who dress up in metallic
Ah,
everything.
yeah, yeah.
And who'll just sit on a podium and wait for you to drop $1 in the hat.
Or even like
I
leather
never even
shoes,
thought about
you
that.
know.
You can't
I
not
need
see
you
it
to
now
do
when you
that.
look at
I
it.
need
Yeah.
you to start doing that.
Yeah.
You can be like the human fresh locker machine.
Really?
Yeah.
Drop $1 or $5 and he's not
No.
moving.
No.
Start picking shoes out for us.
Not worth the $5.
Fuck you. Bully
Okay,
Bill.
so you
Can't reach it. Can't.
Inoperable.
Ain't true.
you and Kurtz have
Sorry.
access to like the sneakers app, and then you
Yep.
guys
Yeah.
entered.
I tried
the
to, but
raffle.
I didn't get it.
See, the sneakers app's not.
But a buddy
Be
at
all
work
in,
did.
though.
He got it.
That's what I've been saying. People think that Sneakers App coming to Canada is going to be like, oh, thank God, now we're away from Nike.ca. No.
It
it's
might even
still
be
fucked
when you
up.
enter it. A buddy at work, he did it. He did it like 15 minutes before it ended, and then he got his pair.
It's,
So
they
it's,
say
So when the
it's
traffic-
a lottery.
I
It's
did
a
it within 2
lottery.
minutes when it dropped, and I didn't get them. So.
It's a lottery to enter the lottery.
No, you automatically
it's a
purchase
raffle.
them. Like so,
Okay.
you put in the raffle, and your money will go through if you get chosen.
Yeah.
You don't have a choice of like
You double confirm that you will pay for the shoes and your PayPal
automatically
or
paid
credit
and
card will
shipped
be
to you if
deducted.
you win.
End raffles where like
Yeah.
you go through the PayPal process.
Yeah.
And then if you win, you automatically get charged.
Yeah,
You can
send
that's
it.
how it should be. Man.
That's cool.
You don't
yeah.
get to like think about
Decide
it.
about it
know.
afterwards.
Wait till see
Yeah.
how much hype.
Yeah, man.
that's
Like
fucked.
a lot of these pairs at like the local Foot Lockers and Champs that do raffles, they
Yeah.
end up being unclaimed because they realize there's no
value to
resale
it and
value
everything.
to it. And
Yeah.
now there's all this shit just sitting there that's unclaimed,
These ones are 19,400 pairs, and they're all individually numbered.
right? Is that
So
good?
I don't know, but that's just something.
Is that
that's
worth
something-
money?
It adds to
Well,
the
I mean,
hype.
what are those
I would say.
trophy room 23s or whatever? Those
Well, the
came
white
numbered.
ones,
and,
Yeah, those aren't
No,
worth
they're all-
anything.
The all black ones.
But I mean, 2001, the ones that came out that year were numbered, and they were in like the low 20s as well.
yeah.
And that's not that limited. That was actually considered a pretty substantial release.
So is it
back in the day. So who knows?
model that really becomes more valuable, regardless of?
I don't know.
So like, just because it's like the 14 or the 15, like people don't give a shit about it. So it doesn't. Even if there was only like 20 pairs made.
Well, maybe.
say
I mean,
so.
people bent over backwards to try and get those trophy room 23s in
Yeah.
the
white
was it the
ones.
white ones. Correct. Yeah. Just because you throw that model was not popular until you had the platinum and the finale games, which were extremely limited. Like I think 1,500 pairs for the platinums, and then you're in the finale was even less than that. I only remember hearing about a few hundred. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just a model that just gets swept under the rug
So
until
is there a
it's
breaking
limited.
point? Is that's I guess that's my point. Is there a point where limited number versus
Oh, for
the
sure.
model number? There's that.
And they did it
happy-
again this past year, or only a few months ago there with the Soulfly 16s.
Yeah.
So it's another one that, the Midnight Navy, still on shelf, still online, available to buy in my size. Not going to do it. But Soulfly sold out. People go nuts for it just because it's crazy limited.
Yeah.
I don't know. But if you had won those Wings ones, what would you have done with it?
Resale.
There you go.
Maybe.
Well,
If they were all black, I'd take a
for
look
the
at them.
Royals or the something that you didn't get.
I mean, trade bait.
you know?
I've tried to pull the trade bait game before, but it never pans out because I end up having to do, 4
much
or
work.
5 hours of work to try and get into the proper raffles to do it. Whereas this morning it was just a double tap.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about like if I'm like, hey Joe, man, I'm gonna go line up to enter raffles for like the next Yeezy, and I'd be like, you want to come with? They're gonna be worth a lot of money if you win. What would you do?
Will there be girls there?
There's always girls there.
There are actually.
Really?
How about hey Joe? How about this? What if I'm like,
Not lady boys.
hey, you don't even have to line up. You just have to like say the magic words, and someone else can enter your name for you.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how that works out.
I think if that were
Possibly.
to happen, you might have already declined it anyways.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyways, let's
Pew pew.
This guy.
Pierce like just playing a movie in his head.
I am actually.
No, I think the last time any opportunity came up like that, it was a little bit late. I was a little bit late to receiving the messages. So, I guess
Bullshit.
to the
What are you talking about?
early
You
bird
were a
gets
little
the-
late.
What are you talking about?
The message was broadcasted right on time.
You had like
No, I'm not
You
saying I was
receiving
late.
it.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
I was late. I was late to the party.
You're
I
late.
was too busy smashing myself.
Wow.
I
Thanks
know.
for that. Thanks for that visual.
Wow.
my
So
headphones. I lost my
intense.
headphones.
So now that we got all that bullshit out of the way, it's a good start to the show.
Slow start.
Slow start.
We're building.
All right. Moving on.
Once again, it's one of those we don't have a schedule for a show kind of deal. And
That's
we're just
perfect.
gonna see how this goes.
It's going to
So
go amazing.
upcoming releases, anything in the pipe works? Anything that's coming up the next week or two that any of us are interested in?
What isn't coming out?
What's coming out tomorrow?
Hey, macarons.
Macarons. That's this weekend.
That's this
Sorry.
weekend.
Wait, tomorrow midnight.
Jumping the gun. Jumping the gun.
No,
Pre-
the
premature.
97s.
Okay.
We're talking about
Gold.
the gold,
The gold
metallic
pack or whatever
gold.
it is.
Air Max pack.
Air Max
Oh, yeah.
97 OG retro
Those are
Golds.
too.
Golds.
Those
Yeah.
are actually nice too.
golds.
Zeros.
The Gold Rush.
There's no zero.
Is
Yeah,
it?
there's a 0, there's a
95.
95.
It's a whole pack.
A Thea.
Ooh, Eugene's got to get the pack.
No. I don't.
Wait.
When the silver bullets came out, there was all these other shoes I never bought, so I'm okay
They're
just
the
getting
same
the
ones. It's
OGs.
the same ones, right? They're doing it.
Could have sworn
5
you said
different
you had to
shoes
get
or
the
whatever.
pack.
Zapak.
No, I'm gonna complete my 97 pack.
What if
that's
the,
my pack?
What if the gold ones are rare too? They're a little bit more limited compared to these ones. Chen.
the fucking credit?
They'll
my
have
credit
to
card's
be.
even
And
more
they have them
rare.
on hold. Eugene, they got your size on hold. What are you
Not
What are you
gonna
gonna
have
do?
it. No, man.
No. What if? What if? What if?
No.
No.
I don't wear zeros. I don't wear 95s.
What about these ones?
Yeah, he said he was in.
97s?
97s. I'm
97.
already in for 97s.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you would. Team Cop, come on.
You
Yeah.
guys have
I'm
nice-
out. We're good, Pierre.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah.
out.
No.
Saving money for
50%.
Amos.
All right, let's just do this thing the traditional way. Pierre, 97 goals, in or out?
Well, I would be in, but I don't have money, so I'm sorry.
Out by default.
Out by
Did not
out.
start.
How about Richie Rich over here?
I'm in.
Yo, can you buy me one?
3 or 4 pairs.
Can you buy me too?
You know what happened last time I bought you a pair.
Oh,
You buy a size 9, I'm a size 8, homie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at-
you agreed to it.
look how grateful he sounds.
West size 8, homie.
you agreed to it, and then you didn't. So it's whatever.
Oh man.
I don't hold any grudges against that.
And
This
you
sounds
have a-
pretty grudgeful right now.
I don't know. I'm not
What
just not.
happened last
I'm just
time,
not
Pierre?
buying you anything. That's okay.
Is that your white guy
played.
voice?
Yeah,
well
man.
played. Well
What
played.
happened last time, Pierre?
Wow.
Over enunciates everything.
No, you just talking normal sounds like a white guy. What? You don't need to do it.
What if like people have never watched the video podcast and
You
they're
would
just
sound.
listening?
You would sound
Would
like
they
a-
mistake me as mistakey?
If you talk like
Oh,
that.
man.
Would people mistake me as like just a white guy?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I can.
But if you talk in the
Mistakey?
well, like that, or like you trying to talk like a white person,
Then it's
you
obvious.
That
yeah.
sounded like an early episode of The Simpsons when Homer was like, "Come here, boy."
the Tracy Ullman era.
Exactly.
How about you, Joe? Are you
Negative.
What the hell, man? You didn't get the silver bullets. You're not gonna get these ones.
That's
I thought you were a
because
fan of those 97.
silver bullets are still widely available.
Widely
No, they're not.
available.
Are they?
My
They're not
ass.
widely
They're
available.
widely available.
No,
There's
no.
a size 12 on footlocker.ca
size 12.
right now.
Well,
Alibaba.
then you don't like
Yeah.
them.
What's
You
that?
don't like them.
It's just not. Nah. Just not.
What? What's the
nah.
yeah
I don't
part?
know what the yeah.
It's not over the hump yet.
What?
for me.
What are you talking about, man?
What does that mean?
OG.
Yeah, but I got to get to the point where I look at it and say, "Whoa, that's it. Got to get it. It's not there."
Oh.
I think
When's the
about
last
it.
time
You,
you had
you
that
gotta
feeling
wait
with
until
the shoe?
the shoe's not available on there.
The
and you're like,
last
I should have got it.
The very
You're
last
gonna have
time
buyer's
that
Yo,
remorse.
dude,
happened,
or else you're gonna end up like me.
The most
Yeah,
recent time
totally.
you just saw a shoe and you're like, I need it.
93.16.
oh, it was the staple.
93.16.
Was the staple Puma Clyde
What year
Oh
was
yeah,
this?
yeah. That was your
only
last
2
cop?
months ago? No, that was the last cop where I saw the release information and said, "Need it."
Okay.
Until the day comes, you're like, meh,
No,
back under the hump.
need it. Bye. Bye.
So no 97s for you this year.
Well, I'm telling you, those 97s are available
Dope,
in my
I know.
size.
Then get it.
It's not about. No, he's
Peer
just more
pressure.
about. Yeah, peer pressure.
Fucking
pressure.
from Brooklyn over here is fucking peer pressure.
Or Russia.
Yeah. Give that man his peer pressure.
So like I said,
You're gonna get him.
if somehow I don't have to work to get a pair, I'll gladly pay retail for the pair.
Retail's never a bad thing.
Pay you Tuesday
What
for
about
some
you're in?
97s.
What?
You're in too?
You're in?
For the gold?
Yeah, like we went down this road.
You're in gold.
And you said no, and then I said yes, and
Oh,
then we
you
went to
did?
Joe.
Oh, my bad.
And then we, yeah,
Pierre's still at last week right now.
it's okay.
He's still worked up a Boulevard
No,
ball.
just because I'm trying to figure out if you're gonna get the pack. I wasn't listening.
What's
Well,
the pack?
I wasn't considering
The
it a
gold
pack.
and silver pack.
Oh, that's the pack. See, now he was saying like you need the 95s, the
No,
zeros.
That's
no,
the
no,
pack.
no, no.
No, we're
If
talking
this is
about
the
the
pair
zero
pack. Seven's a
pack.
pair pack.
1 was there a 1 in this metallic?
No.
not
0,
I wanna
95,
say no.
97
No.
for sure, right?
97, 95,
And a 0.
and a 0 for sure.
Correct.
Yeah. And then there's
So
like
that's a pack. There's the metallic
Thea or
gold
something like
pack.
that.
Sure.
Silver bullet pack.
No, I'm talking about the 97 a pack. I'm gonna make
Just the
make my own
97
pack.
Makes his
gold
own
and
pack.
silver
You
versions.
think-
yeah.
you
What
think
you need
there's-
to do, get a hold of his pair, stencil a Jumpman on the bottom to make it the bam, the fucking
Atmos.
Jordan 97 pack.
Done. It's worth more now.
Savage.
Defining
savage.
moments 97.
Shit.
So
Don't get any ideas, Nike. We don't need more of that shit.
like I said, yeah, if I can get one for retail, I'm probably gonna get it.
All right, there you go.
So enthusiastic, man.
No, it's
Sounds like me.
it's so expensive because of another sneaker that I'm actually even more enthusiastic about. That's coming out
Ooh, what is that?
Friday, Saturday, midnight. I never know how to say this.
What is-
Midnight.
Oh, macaroons probably.
Yeah. So I'm talking about the racers that comes
the
out.
macaron-
Let's just say
macaron.
There's so many nice shoes
Macaroon.
coming out.
the Nike Flyknit Racer Macaron pack.
Did not even mean
Wow.
to do that.
Wow.
Check the footage. I didn't even touch it. No hands. Swear to God. Watch it.
It
Didn't
was your
touch it.
pants.
The connections.
It was pressing from underneath.
Yeah.
He got slightly aroused to the fact that the
Half chub. and
Macaron.
overboard.
Macaron. So the Macaron. Who wants to explain what this thing is? It's
Oh, wow. Just like grade school kids.
it's allegedly one of the last Flyknit racers we're gonna get.
So that's
one of the
Second last.
One of the lasts that we're gonna be getting for a while.
for the last 5.
It's like Disney style going back into the vault. I hear. Could be
It's
be
going
bullshit.
away. It'll go away.
Allegedly.
And then they're gonna do this big thing where they're gonna release 4 shoes, 4 different colorways of the racers all at the same time. They're gonna call it a pack, the Macaron pack.
What
And-
colors?
Okay, I know there's, I don't know, like lavender.
Hey.
You call them whatever you want to call them.
Okay, there's.
If you had to call them the color that you thought they were, just call them those.
Okay, let's just say
like a red, a green, a yellow, and a baby
Let's-
blue.
Sure.
No yellow.
right now. Let's just identify which one we would get. Pierre, which color would you get?
I don't even know a lot about it, but I know the teal-ish. There's a teal
Greenish?
one. Greenish,
There's
yeah.
a greenish one. Yeah.
That one was a nice one.
How about you, Jason?
I don't want any of them. I don't like the colors.
Why are you
What?
mad? Why are you mad, bro?
I'm not mad. I'm just saying. I'm
Sound
not. None of the
disappointed.
colors. None of the
It
colors I
seems
like.
like every week one of us has to fuck up the team comp.
Jesus.
Like seriously, if you guys wanted to do a team comp, I'd probably have to be out because I just don't like any of the colors.
Wait,
Fine. The
Oh,
next
that's
time you suggest a
spiteful.
team comp, I'm
if
like,
we're doing
I
a
don't
team
feel
comp,
like it.
I'm out.
No, I would.
But if you guys don't want it, I'll totally get a pair.
Not-
So if I had to pick one, yeah.
Nice to
Oh,
meet
this
you.
bullshit again. He doesn't.
Fuck,
want
I
the
don't know,
fucking
because I
shoes.
don't like any of them. Well,
I know.
It's like
Eugene, if you had to get
yeah,
one,
if you had to
would
get
you
one.
get one?
That's like if you had to
Why
eat a
can't I-
pile of shit. How big would it be?
Would it be a
That would
small?
be
I would give
okay.
you a definite answer. Yeah.
turd or a coiler?
And what animal would it be from? Like I can't decide. I don't know. It's
Would
still
you
eating.
rather
It's
Wednesday?
still eating shit, and I don't want
So
to.
Jason, now that I'm making you buy a pair, right?
Yeah.
Which color would you want?
I'd go with the pink, the
Nice.
lavendery pink.
Wait,
Whatever.
no.
There's a pink
There's
and
a
a-
strawberry with
I
a
don't
gray
like.
swoosh.
I don't like that name, but
Okay,
yes.
that's the
We
one.
call it whatever you call it.
That's the one
Pussy
little
pink for
Joey
all I
wants.
care.
Oh my goodness.
Clitoric.
There you go.
Clitoris pink.
There you go. You can
Maybe?
get the
I don't know.
clitoris fucking
Yeah,
racers.
sure. Whatever.
How about you?
I feel violated now.
What do you mean
Why-
violated?
It's so nice.
We're
We've
all
seen them, man.
Stop
inclusive.
looking at me
You've
so
never,
intensely
you've never
when you're
heard that
like,
word before?
Clitoris pink.
George has
Joe.
never seen
You've
it
never
before.
heard that word?
Well, I
He's
don't
like,
know
I'm
how
gonna-
it works. Leave me alone.
It's just a myth.
Fuck.
He's like, that word. Now, yeah, here. I said cesspool to him last week, and then I say clitoris to you, and you like shrivel.
Dude, you went from cesspool to clip.
That's a big
did
jump,
we cover this
you
last
know?
week? We might have covered this last week.
Cover your
I'm
ears,
having
maybe.
it was a bad week for me last week, headspace wise. There, you know, there was a meme going around, a video of people who were Google searching or Yahoo searching pregnancy issues, and this guy just ran through the video of people who couldn't spell pregnant right. So it's like, am I pregnante? Am I pregnantant? And all of that stuff.
That's a meme?
And yeah, there was a video of all of these piss poor searches
Send
that
that to
came
me.
up.
Send it. I
I'll
wanna
dig
see
it up
that.
for you.
I wanna see that.
But one of them, another meme on it, was talking about someone Yahoo searched, "Why does my clitata hurt?" And the number one reply on that was Hakuna Clitata.
Clitata.
Weird
played.
sidebar. You're talking to me about clitoris pig.
Well, there
I'm
you
like,
go.
Hakuna
See, it brought back a
Clitata.
memory and a story.
Yeah, it was
This is-
pleasant.
This is why we're here.
That sounds
Yeah.
like some
Those-
sort of
yo, those-
Mexican
Yeah.
food.
Those message boards,
Yeah.
those message
The
boards are
clitata.
savage.
They
Like,
are.
there's times like I
Can I get mine with beans and
I
rice?
just see something.
Do you ever see those memes of Google autofill?
Yeah.
When you
those
start
are-
typing in like a question and it autofills the rest of it.
No.
I remember one of my favorite is like, how do, and then the rest is just autofilled. It's like, blind people know when to stop wiping.
Oh man.
Apparently, like
That's a high Google search.
yeah. Apparently, that is
Yeah.
such a common question that people
Now,
Google.
do you think the blind people are trying to search for that, or is that?
I don't know, man.
We can.
Maybe if you have a braille keyboard.
You could. It's possible.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, don't. It's not out of the realm of possibility,
it's just-
Pierre.
Wow.
Why are you directing this at
Train
me?
just went.
Because he's like,
No, it was just funny. That's all.
it is
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, so strawberry flying at racers for this guy.
all right. So you like the star belly,
Star belly,
and then I think I'm gonna go with the lavender. Lavender.
You would.
lavender.
Lavender.
Lavander Ball? Is that your favorite?
That's the second or third time we already talked about it. We're fucking messing up our own little fucking moratorium in this.
That's
Oh,
tough.
man.
Another good meme.
So, what color did you get?
The
You-
baby
green,
blue.
probably.
You already
Right?
Oh,
forgot.
there's pistachio. There's pistachio
Oh, right.
green,
Patacho.
blueberry.
No, really.
Yep, and then strawberry,
Pistachio?
and then lavender.
Yeah. Or when I get it,
Blueberry?
it's gonna be called the Grape Crush.
I mean,
Grape
look at you.
Crush.
Cause look at me.
Oh.
I'm actually wearing the BHMs today.
Yeah, look
So
at you.
look at me.
Done.
That's all. Wow. Anyways, the racers. How do we feel about this pack? I know Jason says no, don't do it.
I'm telling you
Wow.
my
That's
honest
exactly
opinion.
what.
So
For people just listening, that was actually me that
They're cool.
that did
No,
that. It's not actually Jason.
They're spring inspired, right? Spring inspired.
Sure.
Macaroons
Macaroon.
expired.
Inspired.
Yeah, they're cool. They're cool.
Spring pastel. You like
Pastel.
pastel? Why
I
aren't you on
do.
that?
I do. I
Pastel
like them.
Pierre?
I like 'em. I just-
Pastel Pierre.
if I like them,
What
I
color
want
would
to
it
Pull
be?
tab,
Yeah.
pastel.
What if
Potluck.
these Atmos fall
Lucky.
through? Are you gonna get the flying at racers? Or are you gonna wait for the Be True?
I would rather wait for the Be True.
Yeah.
I know that question wasn't
No, I
directed
get.
toward
Yo, we
me.
get
Just
the.
intercepted. Just caught it.
We get the blue pinks. That's what I would do.
Yeah, blue.
Was that a team cop?
What up here,
I'm not.
Paul?
I'm not
Paul.
gonna be in it.
Are you?
What? You're
Are you
out?
bailing on that? Who's,
I don't know.
Who's
I told
in?
you already.
Jason
I'm
doesn't
sure.
want to do my team
I
cop, so
want to
fuck
do
him.
the blue pink is way better.
I like that one. But what was your team cop?
the
idea?
racers.
Cacanias.
Holy jeez, where were you the last 5-10 minutes?
No, I'm just trying to decide right now. I would go with the boost because I haven't had one of those yet. I would-
Aniki?
The Anikis, yeah.
Blue pink? Team blue pink?
Yeah.
Team blue pink.
You
Sure.
wouldn't. Go, no.
Sure, sign me up for a pair.
Thanks, Eugene. Oh,
That's good.
We
I
love
like that.
Paul. We love Adidas.
Whatever, Mr.
Um,
fucking Bigfoot over here. He's gonna ruin the team cop again.
Probably, yeah.
No Cocania, no blue pink.
Well, if blue, I initiated the team cop for blue pink. If it's available,
We'll make it happen.
I accept.
Joe
okay.
personally searched that they don't make a fucking size 12 Iniki, and he's like, "Let's do this, guys."
Yeah, there's an 11 and a half and a 12 and a half. Never any
Just
12
not for
and
you.
a
No,
half.
no
Are
12.
they true to size? If you're
Yeah.
at an 8, you're okay. Cool.
There you go.
You're
True
the only
to
one that has
size
a pair,
Iniki.
right?
You heard it here.
Yeah.
Nice.
True to
True to
size.
They're
stand.
good. They're good.
Yeah. They're nice. I like them.
Wait, are they comfortable?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh.
They're
Really?
not.
Like
Yeah,
NM
of course they are.
Well, I don't know.
It's gonna
they're
murder
awesome.
your
I like 'em.
Achilles.
No. They're no.
There's
You'll
no
be
back
happy.
tab. I don't think there's a. Like,
There's
a
no
tab.
back tab.
How about the boost area? Does it feel boosty?
It's very, very boosty. I would say it's less like the NMD and more like the Ultra Boost.
Ooh.
Or I
In
would
between?
go with like a pure boost. Anything that doesn't have like the support plug things in them.
Support plug.
Yeah, those are
Whatever
really-
you want to call
those
those.
are dope.
Stabilizers.
Stabilizers. So I think it's a little more loosey goosey.
Ooh.
But it's nice. It's good. It's comfy.
Remember when we saw that kid that had the NMDs and he customized the tabs to be like
Camo. Oh yeah,
That was dope.
Yeah,
Jealous?
You like those?
Yeah, they were really nice. We were
He said, "Yeah."
kind of we were like saying like those were dope.
Yeah.
I didn't say
Yeah.
that.
Like take
No,
off
no.
your belt, dope.
No way.
Take off your shirt.
Yo, the guy was
Belt.
like 14, I think. And,
Um,
and that's mostly what the demographics of the people that was in the show last.
How
year
old
that
was
were
this
gonna
kid?
talk About it.
how old was this
Like
kid?
14.
What the hell is that?
Just halting the record when
is that what that is?
Kids.
I thought that's some like Battlestar Galactica sound effect. I'm like,
No,
what the
we
hell's
can
going
again
on?
do that
I'll just
Was
have
it-
that queued up. You just say something off topic right now, quick. Anything.
McDonald's. What's the effect of that one?
It's a record scratch.
You mean you didn't get that?
I didn't get it.
All right, man. So we are talking
Work in
about
progress.
We were talking about that thing about
Yeah.
where we saw it. So you want to get into that real quick?
Yeah.
Just
so
do a quick recap for all the listeners and followers of
last weekend
Instagram.
we were just at a sneaker / streetwear show called Hype City over at the convention center in Vancouver. You were repping Stay Fresh. You were helping out.
I was
Eugene
repping
was, yeah. And Joe and I went just to hang out. And Jason,
Close.
Jason,
There you go.
Jason, you were gonna make it. You were gonna make it. Hope,
You told
but
me not to.
yeah. It was it was a good convention. Would we say a
Yeah.
convention or a show?
It's a convention.
It's a good convention. I wish there was a
Boutique
lot
store.
more shoes though.
Convention boutique store.
So
Right?
here's the thing with Hype City. It's the first time the local Facebook groups, Vancouver Streetwear and Vancouver Sneakerheads group.
Yes,
Okay, that was
that was
hard.
good. That was good.
They collaborated.
Yeah.
And then they put on this convention for their members, or no, pretty much everyone.
Yeah.
And it's just like the sneaker con that goes around, but this time it's also got streetwear.
Mm-hmm.
And the only, not issue that I have, but the only thing that turned me off of it is that it was very streetwear
Yeah.
heavy. And I'm not the type that just, well, I am, but I'm not. I'm not the type
Hey,
that
look at you.
just fucking goes crazy over
Yeah.
fucking hype streetwear,
Dude.
right?
So what was the main apparel label? Because at the
Guess,
last
guess.
last Soul Exchange we went to, or
Jason can answer that.
was Antisocial Social Club.
Oh, dude,
So.
that was there, but this
Okay.
was
wasn't.
But this was
in-
dominated by,
By
I think,
what?
if you had to take a guess about which label that was most heavily represented, what would you think?
I'm gonna say Supreme.
Yep.
Bang on.
Every other, basically, dude, every other table was like Supreme.
There was, oh man, there was like this one table that with like just tons of the
Yeah.
vintage BOGOs. Like we're talking about like, I don't know, like 50 hoodies.
Like from like 3 years ago. Is that what
And
vintage
even
is in
older,
Supreme?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
They're only like a 20-year-old company, right? And it seemed to me like they've been collecting for a while. They're from Victoria and shit. They came down here, and if I had to guess, I think that table made the most money out of everyone. And we're talking about like there's tables with like just a table full of Yeezys and stuff, and I don't think they made nearly as much as like the BOGO
You
table.
know, the one thing that's good about this show, first of all, exposure. Like, I wasn't a member
Pierre exposed
of
himself. big time.
VSC. You guys. I wasn't a member of VSC until 2 nights before the show. I signed up for it, and it's a different culture. Going to the show, dude, fucking all I can say is that the resale game is crazy. If you guys think that the resale game for shoes is
It's
crazy,
insane.
it's insane.
So now how?
But not every label garners that kind
No,
of
but
Every
like,
label at that
it's-
event.
no,
garners
at that
kind of
event,
price.
and
I would say
and-
Supreme tops everything.
but still,
Yeah,
but there's a
but
resale that more than 50%
We're talking about margins.
Yeah.
Shoes might garner a like
50% is
is good, but
nothing. Like the Supreme, when the guy got up and tried to
exactly, but
sell
that's
the
minimum
Supreme hoodie for
50% in my
1500,
opinion.
I was
yeah.
like,
It's a $200 hoodie.
Yeah, retails were like 180,
It was
and
like
now you're selling it for
15. And people will pay that money too.
there were several transactions that I saw.
So now, really,
I don't think
as
anyone
a
would have paid
Supreme
50.
lay person, how the fuck can you confirm authenticity of something like
there's
that?
there's definitely ways like anything that with like anything. There's certain thread pattern, stitching pattern.
Yeah.
And that's not being updated in a factory somewhere, just like they've done.
Probably not
with
to the same
all
degree that
replica-
shoes.
There's
shoes
watermarks.
are, but-
As much as I
And
think, as
labels.
much as that is, that is something that they need to look at. I don't think they do it in here because at first, probably, let's say.
I'm
if-
sorry. Are you saying that Vancouver does not have replica and counterfeit?
No, they do, but like in a show like this, that would probably be 10%. You're probably 90% chance of buying legit clothes, in my opinion.
I think
Higher than that, what's the chance of someone selling fake stuff in this? Like 10% or more?
Like, did you guys witness a transaction where someone handed money over for a Supreme item?
Yeah.
And did
Definitely.
you witness them do any
No.
form of checking on
No.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's concerning.
It's scary, but like, yeah, but I guess that's what these shows bring you. Kind of like, if you're gonna be like a defrauder, just get the best shit and go to these shows because like no one really goes and it's all hype.
That's what I mean.
You make a killing and you move out, right? But most of these guys are local. Everybody knows them from it's a tight knit community, right? Like Cole was really nice. We got to meet Cole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He's the guy.
shout out to Cole, by the way. Like, he is the admin for VSC, Eugene?
correct.
Okay. And then VSG was there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, JC was there
Yeah.
representing VSG.
Yeah.
JC, shout out JC.
Yeah, just shout out to JC. He's a good guy. He's
Yeah, man. I've
Yeah,
dealt with
awesome.
him for a long time.
Yeah.
yeah, awesome. So yeah, it was good to
I
see
think,
him. And
like I said, a lot of sneakers there, but fuck, man, it seemed like every shoe that's for sale, I think half of every shoe that's on sale was a cream Yeezy.
Yeah.
There was a lot of cream Yeezys there.
there wasn't. Yeah, I was surprised there wasn't.
There was not a lot of variety like a
no.
proper sneaker convention would do.
There's I forget the guy's name, but there's a guy that always comes from Alberta, and he's got like
Yeah.
everything.
I didn't see him
Warren-
there.
No, I
he
didn't see
wasn't
them
there.
either. So
he wasn't there.
What's
And
his name again?
I don't remember that.
White
We'll
guy,
have to
right?
look it up.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Well,
but he's
from
always
Alberta.
got a
I mean, look at me.
Exactly.
great collection of
I've
stuff.
talked to him a few. Every time I see him, I always like say hi to him.
Mm-hmm.
Funny thing is, we did a swap before through the mail.
Yeah.
And then I sent him what did I send him? A pack of my either Raging Bull or Infrared 6-pack, one of those two, because I had doubles of both. So I sent him one, and he gave me a couple pair of DBs or something like that. I forgot what the exact trade was, but we did the trade, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna miss these shoes, and they came back to Vancouver, and like they're on the table were my exact pairs.
Yeah.
So I got to reunite with it for a quick, brief moment. But yeah, man, some
Lacking variety, I think, is what we really
in the shoes.
in the shoes
in the
for
shoe
the show,
department.
was
But
just
I think
same old.
that convention was built strictly for not for just hype beasts, but a lot of people that don't get a chance to buy certain labels of clothing.
Yeah.
Like we're talking about when you want to buy sneakers, there's lots of places where you can buy sneakers, right?
Yeah.
But when you want to buy like a fucking Supreme hoodie from 5 years ago, what are
Yeah.
your chances of us being able to? First of all, we don't have a Supreme authorized dealer.
Yeah.
And there's only so many in the world. There's
See,
like,
and
That's cool. I think
that's
it's a
why
good outlet.
it'd be
Yeah.
concerning for someone on
Yeah.
the outside thinking that they want to break in by going to buy this.
oh, dude, it's
You're
the same with
walking in.
every market.
gotta
though.
do
Like
your due
handbags,
diligence.
sneakers,
You
No, I
gotta
get it,
know.
and that's where
it's all
you,
the same,
you
right?
Get, you get people
Yeah.
who are willing to ignore the fact that there's a good chance their Louis V. Damier print bag is.
If anything, if you go to these
Counterfeit.
conventions, I would want to believe that within that group of people going to these things, there should be a quote unquote set of experts out there or people that are very
That would
familiar
help.
with the product that you can easily go up and hey bitch, is this not bitch?
Wow.
Hey buddy, is this
Legit
real
check.
or not? You can
Yeah.
like
Legit
I'll-
shit. This
I'll
exactly.
legit-
and at these conventions, you have all these people that are able to fucking come to a consensus of whether or not something's legit.
Yeah.
But if you're just meeting someone at the SkyTrain and buying like a pair of Atmos or whatever,
Yeah.
you never know how legit they are if it's a one-on-one interaction.
Yeah.
Just got
He's
that.
gonna go home.
Thank you. I just got
He's
that.
gonna go home and think about this now.
Push in.
I was like, I'll probably see it a week from now and be like, oh, yeah, that was towards me.
That's weird. He looks at it, it's like it's not elephant print, it's like rhino print. It's close, right?
No, but you know what? Another thing too that I thought about is that okay, so having a small right now, I think that show was pretty small, but has potential to grow a little bit more.
Of course, it's
That was
the very
awesome,
first one.
which is great, right? Kudos to them. So you have this show, and people, you know, the people that buy the tables, Cole probably knows, right? So they're probably within the community of either VSG or VSC. They say they sell like fake stuff. Fugazi, is that
Fugazi.
Fugazi.
Sorry. Fugazi stuff, and then next thing you know, their reputation's on the line, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So that's
If you
another,
wanna-
another safe check. But you're right. We need you. It would be nice to have like a legit checker.
I think
Legit
they have
checker?
that. They have them at other
Yeah.
sneaker cons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, people that can legit check stuff.
But then
it's
again-
good to have. I like the fact that they had clothing there. I just didn't like the, you know, it
The
being
ratio?
more, the ratio of being more close to
Yeah.
shoes.
That's because,
Right.
like,
Sneakerheads,
and the
bring it out
variety
next
of the
time.
shoes.
That's
That's
just
all.
us though, but I bet there's a ton
but I
of
do
kids
like
out
it.
there that's like, oh man, sweet, look at all this dope clothes.
But
that-
I don't know how like kids are going to afford a $1,500 sweatshirt. The only way I can see it's happening.
Come
is that
on, man.
If they,
Are you
if-
kidding me?
Dude,
Come
Well,
on,
I
man.
mean, I had to
It's
look
an
around
ad.
at most of the kids that were there, and I'm like, I wouldn't think that you would have $1,500 to piss away.
Dude.
If my dad fucking saw me spend $1,500 on a sweatshirt that was originally retailed for $200,
Times are
Like,
different,
it's
man.
different.
so different, dude.
but I think it's not all. It's maybe not about selling it for a huge profit. It's probably just people that have got equal things that they're doing trades with,
Yes.
right? So now, I mean, they could have sold for, they could be worth $200, but now it's just that you're swapping with
Yeah.
like it's just at a different level.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But not everyone's just like, I made $1,000, I made $500, I made, you know, I don't think it's really about that. I think
The only thing, like, when you sell like quote unquote vintage pieces,
yeah,
like you're either buying these at already a resale and try and up the
Yeah.
resale price, or you've been sitting on these for 5 years.
yeah,
So like,
true.
it's like you only get to sell it once, man.
Shout out to all the guys that were selling like all the vintage
Yeah,
Adidas
dude.
and Puma and Nike like apparel and stuff. That was really cool. I really liked seeing
It's
a
like
lot of the old
thrift shop
starter.
style, man.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what
it
was the
awesome.
coolest thing? The thing that captured my imagination the most was the fucking Jason Mark
Guy?
cleaning
Station?
service. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
He
awesome,
was
man.
good, yeah.
Joe
I
would
like
like
that.
this. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Why would I like that?
I don't know, man. It's just
Big
old
throne.
school.
Yeah.
man. You gotta sit down.
Yeah,
and
he was like a
Oh, they actually had a
Subway guy.
shoe shine stand.
Yeah.
For
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
It wasn't just the kiosk service like this
Yeah.
in New
No,
York.
man.
No,
you
it's
sit
the
down and they
big-
clean your
yeah,
shoes
you sit
on the
down
spot.
and they- yep.
Nice.
And the guy was dope. Like he was actually really like engaging, saying like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Looking
Did you
up your
get some
skirt.
shoes buffed?
Sorry.
Did he buff your kicks?
No, mine was already dope.
What were you wearing?
What was I wearing?
Yeah, what were you wearing?
What was
I
wearing?
don't know
Oh
what you
no,
were wearing. I don't
my
remember.
take flights.
Take flights. They were
Yeah.
straight out the box.
Swagging out.
All right,
Yeah.
your take
Yeah.
flight.
No, I
you didn't
bought
wear
it
your bomber
twice.
jacket though.
I did wear my
He
bomber
did.
jacket. We matched.
We were matchies.
yeah.
What was that?
Twinsies.
I don't even remember what I was wearing. I'm sorry.
Supreme. Just kidding.
Maybe.
Yeah, he was. He was wearing a
Was he
yeah
wearing-
Supreme sweatshirt or
Yeah.
whatever that you were wearing.
So predictable.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool stuff going on the side. There was that
Yeah.
one table.
Drug deals.
Side deals.
There was that one table. There were customizers, and then there was a group that had their own T-shirt or clothing company now.
Right.
Cardinal.
Cardinal.
It's just Cardinal, man.
Yeah.
Let's not get too
I was
fancy.
trying to get
Cardinal.
I was trying to get a T dot there.
Cardinal official is there.
Yeah, Cardinal.
Cardinal.
He was there.
So yeah,
Just
it's
him
not
selling T-shirts.
What the fuck? You don't tell me that one of the guys from
No,
Northern Touch was there.
we
That's good,
notorious. We notorious.
Anyways, yeah, so you saw some customizers. They were doing a live demo of like customizing shoes or
Yeah.
touch up or whatever it was. And like, I don't know, man. Like, do you like buy a table for like $50 or $100 and just start painting shoes? Like, what's going on there?
You do
No,
if
they
you
were
make
doing
200
restoration
bucks, huh?
according to Jay.
What's that?
They were doing restos.
I think they were doing Resto.
Okay, how long does it take to rest
Jay was
one
like,
pair?
Jay was straight.
If you work like,
hating
you wouldn't
on the
do it in
side.
one
It's
show.
like,
one
motherfuckers
show.
right here.
Not if you're doing it right.
So if you like get a table for like $50, okay,
you're just doing some work.
and then like you're like, hey, I
Just
can
seeing you
restore
in-
one shoe at this event. You have to charge that guy like $200.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
no, you can
and
take in
I don't
more
think that-
business and
Yeah.
have a pair
later
that you,
date.
as a demo.
Don't
resto.
ruin this for me, Joe.
Well, fuck, you're just shitting on. They do it with hockey cards or sports
Yeah.
paraphernalia as well, where like Beckett Grading Services will
Plug me in.
Beckett Grading
me in.
Services will
I got
be just get down there, get in there, boy.
Is it red still? This
It's this one that's unplugged.
The one that's unplugged.
I thought you were kind of like good.
You all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Beckett Grading Services will be at a memorabilia convention, and they'll offer show grading, but it'll stack up because it gets so busy to the point where you might be waiting, or they'll get it to you at the end of the weekend, or worst comes to worst, they'll take it back to Texas or wherever the hell they're based out of now, and they'll mail it back to you. So, yeah,
Fine.
Just fucking generate business. You don't go to a show home or a trade show convention and like buddy's using the electric knife to carve a turkey, and that's the reason he's doing it, is to sell more. He wants to see, hey, here's this Air Jordan 3 black
Seeing,
cement midsole
yeah.
paint. Check it out.
Don't ruin it for
Fresh,
me, guys.
Icy. Hey, Eugene.
So if you
See? No hands.
So, guys, to wrap up this Hype City thing that we attended, I had a pretty enjoyable time. I was helping out Stay Fresh quite a bit, and Stay Fresh was just there to start promoting their warehouse sale that's coming up in June and whatnot. And I'm actually pretty excited about it because there's a bunch of stuff I want to get. And also, they were just there to sell a bunch of under retail basketball shoes and whatnot. It's good times for everybody. And if you had the choice to change something to suit the sneaker scene a little bit, how would you guys change like the Hype City when it comes to being more
Like what suggestions we would have is what you're
something
asking.
like that in a roundabout way? So I think for me, I would say have an equal amount of sneakers but like vendors are vendors, right?
Yeah, you can't. You can't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Whoa.
What?
He's just made a move on me.
I touched his inner thigh.
Dude.
Dope.
I
First
think
one's free.
I don't know, man. Like I would say as a promoter, maybe try and attract different types of vendors or sellers or whatever.
Yeah.
You can only ask for so much variety because like you go there and every fucking shoe was the cream Yeezy that was for sale.
No,
Or
it's
an
dude.
Adidas.
It's easy to fix it. The sneakerheads need to jump in and next time get more involved because we can't let these street kids like run the show.
You mean these fuck boys?
I was gonna say,
Oh man.
seriously, let's
Molly
rep up,
Percocet.
dude. Rep up, because like, dude. I mean, it's what's crazy is that shoes and clothing go hand in hand, in my opinion.
Well, more like body and foot, but yes,
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
Right? Like
yeah.
it went. So like we need to get more shoes in there. That would be dope. Like
See, when I
same
go
turnout,
to-
more shoes, that'd be dope.
When I go to the sneaker events that we've attended before, the one that was strictly sneaker, I feel like I'm welcome there. I'm at home there.
Yeah.
Now when I go to this last one,
You're
as a
visiting.
sneakerhead, I'm like, oh man, I'm
Yeah.
fucking old.
Yeah.
I know the demographic was very young.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And like,
Which isn't a bad thing. I mean,
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm like talking about me personally, as myself visiting or attending one of these things, I just felt like I was out of place. It's not their fault, obviously, because like fucking money talks, and whatever makes money, you attract that crowd. And I think that having an older demographic might feed in to attract people like us a little bit. What the fuck?
I'm just like, I'm wondering, since I wasn't there.
We told you to stay home because it's not your crowd.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Was Pierre just having flashbacks, looking at all these kids who can cross him over and break it down?
Pierre's ankle starts hurting just looking at the crowd.
They were cool. They were like, kids are gonna be kids, dude. Kids are really hard to understand. So I know that because I coach.
Fuck,
them.
I felt old there.
Yeah, but you know what's good about it, dude, is that, like you said, man, like, what if this might be a good event because it'll bridge the gap between like young kids and us.
This is dividing us even more.
Are you? Wow, this guy.
I'm not being cynical and shit.
I'm being positive.
I mean, it would have been interesting if we've got a little bit more opportunity to kind of chat with people.
Yeah.
Or have them know kind of like what we do or whatever.
No, but it was hard, dude. I get.
Can
what
you
he's
imagine
saying.
that crowd sitting down and listening to us for 2 hours?
Well, no, I don't think
there's a reason why YouTube videos are 5 to 7 minutes long.
And I don't think we would do 2 hours.
For me though, I was sorry,
grabbing random people and just having a quick
conversation.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you do.
But dude,
having a conversation with them for like 5 minutes and just kind of getting their opinion.
Like, kid, you come here, listen to me talk.
Yeah. No, well, I think you asking questions isn't you answering them. I think.
See, the thing, Jay, is that like I'm the type of guy that I can have a conversation with anybody, in my opinion, like easy. But I felt a little bit intimidated by these guys. Like, honestly,
the kids?
Yeah,
right
and it's not. I
they're
mean,
flashier than you.
They want to be on camera.
They want
maybe they want to be on camera.
I know,
maybe they want to
but
shoot
it's
the
like
shit and say what they're there and be goofy.
This kid's
and
gonna
stuff,
cross
right?
me.
No, it's the hype. Like,
you got a basketball?
It's the hype. It's the age of the kids. They're like, it's hard. Like, there were times we were trying to find a place to like do something, film something, interview someone, but
it couldn't find it.
But it couldn't find it because the vibe wasn't there, right?
Not our vibe.
No, I understand.
As a sneaker content creator, it wasn't our crowd.
No, but here's the thing though, is that what's awesome for us, and it's a challenge, we're gonna do this for in the future, is that we're gonna try to bridge the gap between us and them. I think
there was like super hypey beasts there that would have been interesting to like chat with and see.
I want to know.
I would be so tempted to just troll them the entire time.
I know you would.
Yeah, you would. And you can do a little bit of that.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with
I would
that.
just be patronizing them like to a point where they don't even know it.
Yeah.
Until they see them. So, I don't know.
But dude, see, there's a couple of times where like
Bullying.
I was
it's not bullying.
Bullying.
I would ask questions. Okay,
We'll
so
just ring a bell.
what is up with the mask? Like, I want to know what the mask is all about,
no.
right?
Yeah.
You know, just stuff like that to like open up a conversation. Because
Are you talking about the Bape mask?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just tell you how that thing works.
Okay, tell me. I know how it is already, but tell it to the people that like.
So there, for some reason, not for some reason, I'll get into that in a second. Very popular as of late, probably since the spring or whatever release of this thing, are these Bape surgical mask looking things, and it's got 2 or 3 different colors, and it's the Bape OG camo thing. So you'll see people wearing masks and all that stuff, and people are like, why are people just wearing masks with Bape on it? It's like, are they running out of room on their body to be hype?
Put Bape, yeah.
So they're gonna put Bape on their face.
Yeah.
And honestly, there's a practical reason.
Yeah.
Bape is a Japanese brand.
Exactly.
And in Japan, a lot of Japan and most of Asia, like fucking public transit, the trains, the buses, and all that stuff, you do get into people's fucking personal space.
Yeah.
And that's how fucking diseases and germs and all that stuff spread. So in consideration for yourself and others, a lot of people, it's common practice to wear masks.
It's
right?
actually respectful for you to do
Exactly.
that.
So you can cough away all day long in your own fucking filth.
But what's crazy is that Bape used that to put it as a design.
Exactly.
For
Bape
an
does that for
accessory.
everything.
But
Like,
that's dope. Like
it's almost like the Supreme Metro card that they had at New York.
what's the Supreme Metro card?
It's the
To ride the-
subway card.
Shit, that's
Compass
cool.
card, would that have worked better? Supreme compass card.
Yeah.
Or the money gun? The money gun?
I don't want to talk
Jesus.
about that money gun.
Headphones blowing up.
And those Bape masks are fucking, for some reason, they started like catching fire over here.
Yeah, they did.
And I don't know. I don't take public transit, so I won't ever need
It's a
one.
little bit ridiculous, but like whatever.
It's
It is
almost
what
like
it is.
if I have like a Supreme
cool.
jock strap and wear it over my pants.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Dude.
No, it'd be
protecting
like your
myself.
Supreme chastity belt, more like.
I don't need one of those.
You're gonna see that now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
It'll
out
be
tomorrow.
interesting though. Like get more sneakerheads, boys, next time. guys.
But when
girls.
you go to an event like this, do you feel like how the streetwear communities at this event, anyways, outweighs the sneaker community? Do you guys get that vibe?
Say that again. Sorry.
The streetwear community locally, anyways, looks like at this event, highly outweighs the sneaker
Yes.
community. Do you get that feeling?
I do.
And when you see something like this, do you get the vibe that maybe the sneaker scene is not as strong as it used to be?
No, it's not that. It's because, dude, clothing is cheaper than shoes.
Not at this event, it wasn't.
No, but still,
Like,
I mean,
How
they're
often do you see a shoe that will garner like 10 times the retail value?
But like the average, I would say, average value of stuff over there is probably like 150.
150
Yeah, I think so. There were
for a mask.
there were most of the transactions that was seen was like 150, $200, 100 stuff like that.
I just think it was because it was meant to be a combination of both.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't think it's anything against the sneaker community at all.
I saw a cause go for 1,600. Like, I mean, not just like everything was flying. There was a lot of people to buy stuff, in my opinion. Just if the vendors were there, there'd be like more.
How about this?
Yeah.
Next Hype City, Sneakerphiles has the tornado cut potatoes cart. How about that?
Yeah,
Yeah?
killing you, dude.
Yeah.
You know what?
That's
I'm-
profit.
Bubble
right there.
tea, Sneakerphiles bubble tea
Dude,
cart.
you know what I'm famous for in my group of friends? Skewers, Filipino skewers.
Okay.
Get that, $5 a piece, dude. We're buying 5 pairs of these Atmoses.
Done.
Can you actually serve food at one of those things?
I don't know, but we should
Don't take this
try.
away from us, Eugene.
Alright, sorry.
Let's do it.
I'm just
We
trying
can
to
just serve it
think
outside.
That's even more illegal. You
Well,
Welcome to
need
Sushi
a permit and a
Files.
license for that.
You just run around. Yeah, none of that's a good idea.
Hey kids, want a hot dog?
We're gonna have to find a way to exploit
You want a
these things.
skewer?
Hey
You want
Bart, want to see my chainsaw podcast? Skewer, you kid. Have a skewer.
skewer you?
So let's just wrap that Hype City thing up. Thank you for VSG and VSC for running such an awesome event.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good job, guys. Cole,
Thank you again for
JC.
inviting us, the Sneakerphiles guys.
Yep.
And sorry Joe couldn't make it; he was too busy not going.
Nope.
It's not. It wasn't your crowd. That's why I told you. Like,
No, you didn't say
He was
that. I had
he
a
was
cooking
busy.
class.
He was cooking.
Shout out to Dirty Apron Cooking School.
shit, you went to Dirty Apron?
Yeah, bruh.
Dope.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
Did you get
What
your
did-
apron dirty?
What dish did you make that day?
Oh, it was a knife skills course.
Yeah.
Whoa!
How are your knife skills?
Throwing or cutting?
Cutting.
Okay.
Throwing's been A1 since day one.
A1 day one. You need that
Before
on a
this,
shirt.
before this course,
West Side Homies
what was
gonna
your
make it.
what was your
Never
knife
mind.
skills rated at?
Poor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your knife of choice at home?
Oh, it'll be a chef's knife.
All right.
Oh.
What size?
9
Machete.
inch.
9-inch? They don't even make 9-inch.
Yeah, they do for me.
Wow. 9-inch is a little bit too fucking big for someone that doesn't.
Well, for most.
Okay. But you're a tall guy, so it evens out.
Chopping broccoli.
But yeah, so the dishes were
I have an
a
8-inch,
clam
by the way.
chowder.
Clam chowder.
Yeah.
Chowder. Say
Say
chowder.
chowder, Frenchie. And then we made stir-fried duck crepes with a savory crepe.
Stir-fried duck
But-
crepes. It
so you
sounds
had
like
2
4
crepe
different
dishes?
things in one. Yeah.
Duck stir-fried with some hoisin and oyster.
Hoisin.
And then
Did
some
you
savory
make it
crepes with a
with
little
some
star anise and a little parsley.
Parsley.
It was good.
Sounds good.
Parsley.
Delicious. Yep, it's always nice to have, and they supply alcohol as well.
Oh,
Wow.
It's not open bar, but you get a couple beers. so you can
Instructor's
have
like,
a
you're
couple
supposed to
wine.
cook with that wine.
No, I'm making my own.
It's supposed to reduce.
Shout out Dirty Apron.
Well done.
So let's just get into. You know what? Earlier today, I was on the Instagrams and Twitter, and I was asking
The IG.
our followers to provide us with some content,
Oh.
in the form of questions for us to answer.
Did everybody
And
slide into your DMs?
I don't do DMs,
Going down. in the
Slide.
and because I was too lazy to fucking schedule a proper show, we're gonna take some questions and
Let's do it.
Fill the
Too
last half an
lazy
hour
for
with
the
this thing.
DMs.
It's not that, dude. You want to get to the Instagrams first? Carl Justin at Still Worthless on Instagram asks,
That's,
Dude, we love you.
That's
You're
a
not
dope
worthless.
one. That's a
You're
dope
not
one.
worthless.
You are
to me.
still worthless.
"What are your thoughts on quote? Don't wear thrashers if you don't skate unquote? For me, if you like the design of something or whatsoever, no one should tell you if you should wear it. Mm-hmm. So how do you feel about non-skaters wearing Thrasher?
I guess that's a big thing going on right
Non-skaters
now.
wear Supreme. I wear Supreme.
Seeing.
So I'd be a hypocrite if I say, like, that sucks.
So you're out.
My opinion doesn't count in this round. So, Joe, how do you feel about non-skaters wearing Thrasher because of the way they look?
Well, I mean, I used to skate way back.
You mean the T-shirt, like
roller
the actual
skate.
Thrasher T-shirt
Thrasher.
that is like in every fucking store right
Thrasher
now?
magazine?
Yeah, Thrasher magazine stuff.
That's a magazine. A lot of people out there don't realize
Yeah.
Thrasher's a fucking skate mag.
Yeah,
Thrasher?
Thrasher.
It's like fish porn.
What?
Fish.
You know,
Oh my
fish thrash.
Yeah.
Fish thrash. Fish thrash. He was taking the bath. Fucking what?
Thrash.
I get it.
Fish
I get it. I
thrash.
get it. I get
Thrasher.
it. It's the opposite of a starfish.
Holy shit! Is that the latest King Push Adidas EQT collab?
Fish thrash.
The
Fish
thrash.
Thrasher. Fish Thrasher.
Try and say that 3 times
Fish
fast.
thrash.
Fish Thrash.
How do you guys feel about non-skaters wearing brands like Thrasher?
I don't think you can really control who's going to wear what. It's just whether those, I don't know, whether he likes it or not. Like that, whatever the dude's name is. I forget
Okay,
what
here
his
it
name
is.
He doesn't like it, but I mean, that's not really his
He said,
choice.
just wear what you like.
Just wear whatever the fuck you want. If they want to wear Thrasher, then they're going to wear it.
I'm
Like,
okay
I don't
with
know.
that. But
Yeah.
I want to challenge a lot of these. I'm not saying this is exactly it, but I want to challenge these people that wear Thrasher and don't skate, that they actually do like the design of it, and not just because everyone else is
Yeah, we
wearing
covered
it.
that from way
Challenge
back in
me.
the day.
But they are
Challenge
wearing
me.
it.
How much
'cause it's
Thrasher
trendy.
shit do you have?
I have one pair, and I bought it from like one long sleeve Metallica, the album cover Thrasher shirt, just because I like Metallica. I didn't know a lot about the Thrasher brand, and then there's a lot of Justin Bieber heavy endorsement of it
Yeah.
too. So that was one of the reasons why I liked it. Bought a pair and
Sorry, what?
Justin Bieber.
What?
I'm a Bieber fan.
He's a believer.
Did we know this when we
No.
got him in here?
Pretty sure. Yeah, dude. Nothing gets
He's
me
a-
going
he's
on a
a
workout
believer.
than the new "I'm There" song. I'm the one.
Should we powwow?
No,
Am I gonna get kicked out?
I have no issues with him liking.
See, he
Bieber.
likes it. He's
I don't like him as an individual because he does something.
dude. He's a good artist.
I don't like his music either, but I can't deny that he's talented, and that's all I gotta say.
Well, let's back to the
Canadian.
long sleeve shirt. Yeah, I do like it, and I don't know a lot about the brand, honestly. But isn't that not good for you guys because you're getting more notoriety? Now they have a lot more.
Who's us guys?
Well, the guys that are true or like are diehard or truest when it comes to like Thrasher clothing. No,
I
it's
don't
not
think
good
so.
for them.
No, I mean, there are some comparisons on that end. There was a rather scandalous comment by the CEO, I believe, of Louis Roederer, Cristal Champagne, saying they weren't too keen on the hype that the hip-hop community was bringing them, and they'd rather not have that kind of noise.
You're kidding
Thrasher
me.
said that.
No. This is a parallel of why a brand might not like the attention it's getting
Cristal
because it's not
guy.
its target demographic. Cristal made comments saying that the hip-hop community wasn't their target demo.
Money's
and
money,
then,
man.
like, years ago, this was in a book, I can't remember which one, but the Tiffany Jewelry Company got on the bandwagon of making those charm bracelets, and all of their charms were $100 or less, and they blew up. They were insane.
Yeah,
People
they
all
were.
wanted them.
Yeah.
But wasn't their target demo, so they halted it because they didn't want Tiffany to be noted or
On everyone's
known
wrist,
for
right?
some junior high girl wearing a $40 or $50 Tiffany. They didn't, so they squashed it.
Yeah.
So there are upsides and downsides. Yes, it'd be cool to see your brand, especially like Thrasher's.
Thrasher's
it's
huge.
like
Yeah, like it's...
Yeah.
it's a deal, but it's like it went to sleep.
Okay.
It
So,
hadn't been around,
let me
but I
ask-
think what happens is that again, someone famous resurrects, finds a vintage because I think the vintage rock one was the vintage rock T-shirts were
Yeah.
making a huge comeback.
Yeah.
and concert tees, vintage concert tees, along with like older skate brands and stuff like that
Yeah.
coming back.
That's
Like,
always fun
you
when
know.
someone's wearing an old concert tee or just
Yeah.
an old band tee.
Yeah,
Ask them what their favorite album is, and then
I'm
And
still
then they-
desperately
yeah.
trying to bring back my FUBU stuff so I can wear it again.
it will. Don't worry, it will.
So like we got
start with Woo Wear.
But I think the brand Fear God that was one of their things was
That's
like
one of the- yeah.
locating very unique rock concert tees
Yeah.
and then reselling them and putting a little bit of their own spin on it, but finding those vintage original stuff. So I think it
don't
just
get
became something that's
Yeah.
popular and
So that's not-
popular.
It's the ability to try and wear something new. It's a retro. Is basically what
But
it
dude,
is.
so
You could say the same
basically-
thing with Carhu right now, with like Kanye fucking put a pair on, and now Carhu's making their, people are really, what is this brand and what is it all about?
But it depends
So-
on what the brand does, though, right? Like there's brands like you said, like Tiffany or like Champagne or Cristal, and they're like, oh wait, let's slow down here. This is not our mission. And then if your brand starts like, hey, let's make some more and make it more mainstream, then they're like, well, I'm in it for the money.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who blew up
There
and
was
faded
someone,
away like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
There was fuck me. I thought it was a shoe company that just went bananas, and then like a women's shoe company.
North Pole, South
Damn.
Pole.
I'll think of it. It'll hit me later on if we keep talking about it. But yes, it's happened where someone, like Moschino or something like that, they ended up at Target. You know what I mean? They started out as a rival to
all their stuff is
Guess,
there, yeah.
but like a Guess in the late 90s or whatever, it was not an off-brand, but like a comparable.
Yeah.
And then
And then
now
they
there's
went-
$7 T-shirts.
Really?
Why is
at
Guess
Target.
coming back?
Yeah, why is Guess coming back?
ASAP?
I don't think they've ever really
Is that
gone
the new
anywhere.
collab that he did?
Yeah.
Or
Well, I just don't understand. Like, I thought Guess was kind of like dead and
Well,
like.
Guess
Yeah.
has stores in malls still.
yeah,
That doesn't mean they're dope.
but they're like
Still
I just,
alive.
yeah.
Fucking Oxford.
What I'm missing is
Sorry,
like
folks.
I don't know, man. I want the Esprit stores to come
Oh,
back.
nice.
dude,
Esprit,
I used to
yeah.
work at Esprit.
Red
when-
Eraser.
when I was like high school.
They're not a bad brand. They just kind of faded away, and I
Dude,
thought Guess was gonna fade away with
Benetton.
them.
Yeah, I was
God,
just
yeah.
going to say Benetton.
Well,
or
Benetton
like
was
Var-
small.
United. What you-
Varney.
yeah, what you
was
know
like
about
another-
Benetton?
United Colors.
United
brah.
Colors.
Oh yeah, 99 all kind of colors. I think.
For you guys, the word of
But yeah, I
Benetton,
mean,
rainbow.
there's-
Exactly.
I don't think a lot of those brands like are just tits up and they leave kind of thing. They just are not in the
They
mainstream.
restructure.
They're just not in the mainstream anymore. Right?
Owned
Yeah.
by
So-
some venture firm.
And then eventually someone will just like fashion and everything is cyclical. It all comes back like you saw like everything over the last a couple of years, or whatever, was all like 90s look to stuff, or like
dude.
before that was like everything looked like
Nom
80s
jeans
stuff.
nowadays.
Dude, that's another
It's
thing about that show
crazy.
is that there was so much 90s gear.
Really?
Yeah, like
Interesting.
there was that one table, like you said, the one that
thrift
you
table.
Yeah,
Yeah.
were they from Calgary or Alberta or Edmonton?
Not sure.
But they brought all this crazy stuff, dude.
Starter jackets?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Nice.
Everything, yeah.
Jay and I saw this crazy ass 49ers bomber jacket.
It's the starter jackets
The
from the
pullover
90s.
yeah,
one?
60
No, button up,
bucks.
Nice.
satin button
the
up.
satin button-ups?
Dude,
Those are
thick.
legit.
All gold.
I got a buddy who's got a...
60 bucks.
Yeah, that's that should be an
Montreal
immediate.
Canadiens.
Not
that
in
should
the
be an
greatest shape.
immediate. Doesn't
But
matter.
they're
I was
legit.
looking at it and put it down,
Sold,
and then
yeah.
we went for lunch. Hour after it was gone.
Yeah,
I mean,
if
it was
the,
nothing, it was 50
if
bucks.
if the elastic cuffs
yeah.
and collar are in good shape,
Yeah.
buy it immediately.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
That, and then there was a couple Montreal Canadians ones.
Yes.
Were
Yes.
there any tearaway pants? I need some of those.
Those are
Dope.
dope. Those
Yeah.
are dope.
When's the last time
But
we
we
actually
were
put on
t-
some tearaway pants?
1999.
I've never owned a pair.
Those were the
You
best.
don't know what that's like,
Oh,
man.
dude.
You haven't
You
lived.
know what? You know
When
what?
they came out with
suppose.
tearaway pants with pockets, that was it.
Oh,
Life
dude.
was-
Did you ever
life was
have that in the
amazing.
basketball team?
Yeah.
Tearaways?
That
Oh
was the
yeah,
best.
we were begging
When
our
we-
fucking
Oh, man.
The starting
team
lineup.
manager.
Stripper pants.
There's always
Get
one
in a
guy that
circle,
struggles.
You get in a
it.
circle.
Oh, and you were cool if you snapped bottom two and just the
Yo,
top two.
oh yeah. Oh, we didn't do that. That was
Yeah.
reserved for the starting five.
That's
Like,
what-
I
Yeah.
know Joe has
Look at me.
some photos of him doing that.
No, we were able to buy, aside from the team, our team pants were bad because we had our own career and tech department in the school. So we had our own embroidery that wasn't
not good. Yo, you know what?
and we had the satin, we had the cheap satin stuff, but we had
The
them.
shiny one, the
Yeah.
thin shiny one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
Our team was repping what brand? We were wearing Diodora.
Oh,
that's still
all
good.
right.
Not
That's
bad.
still
We had
good.
a, we had a
good,
year with
man.
Umbro, but
We
Almost
our
like-
rugby team was Umbro,
Wow.
and then our basketball and volleyball for some reason was
Yo, dude.
Diodora.
Joe, do you ever do that? Just you're more even badass if you just do the top.
yeah, it's
And you- just the top. Just
and, you got chaps. You just got chaps.
But then you're bad. Like there's like really good basketball players. Like, oh shit, I'm not gonna fuck with that guy because he's good.
Joe's got slides on and one
So how
button
good
done.
you are is equivalent to how many unbuttoned.
No, how
buttons
good you
have.
are
You
is
have
how
to earn
daring
those
you are with your
buttons.
design. So
Oh man, we had the worst experience. Two bad experiences that I witnessed. One firsthand with tearaways. We used to have a school assembly. My school was small. Grades 10 to 12 was only about 500-600 kids. So we'd have these school assemblies, and then from the bleachers, they'd ask trivia questions, and you'd have to run, and they'd leave a stuffed animal or whatever in the middle at center court. You'd have to run out first one to get it, and then answer the question correctly would win a prize. And it'd be like a $20 gift card at the cafeteria or whatever, which is all right. So there's one time I'm in a foot race with this guy. I'm wearing Nike Tearaways. I dive for it and slide. The snaps right on my hip bone. I get up just absolutely hobbled, bruised for a week over this thing, and I think I won like a poutine or a fucking breakfast sandwich.
Worth it.
And
That's
then
hilarious.
worst possible thing to happen. Coach tells a guy from the bench in our zones competition, which would be like a district basketball tournament. He tells him, hey, like, I can't remember who was Brownie, maybe Robbie was saying, hey, get up, you're going in. He gets up, flails the tearaways, leg snap straight into Coach's eyeball, scratches his cornea, and then you can like see it haze over with blood as the game's going on. Yeah.
Those tabs are
Just
no
like,
joke,
poof.
dude.
Sweet.
Yeah, you like lay on it or like put pressure on it. It dents like
Yeah, man.
it's hurtful.
It's hurtful.
It's metal, your
Dude.
skin.
Yeah. Plus, if it's cheap, it's even worse.
Plastic.
It's hurtful.
So hurt. Oh,
Fucking tearaways. Started out as
Yo,
good memories.
What about,
now
yo,
we're
what about taper tearaways? Would that work?
jogger tearaways. Okay.
We need to bring back
Okay.
tearaways.
yeah.
Yeah,
You just
right?
need different snaps. You
Yeah.
don't need metal
Yeah,
ones.
It
that
took
are
like
no
chancing
dials.
each other to the
Line
next
it ones,
level.
like, I mean,
bullets.
the good
Flying
ones, or-
All right, we got to get something going here.
And then
Go
there's-
fund me.
let's do it.
We
Flying
need some
it,
tech
tearaways.
fleece
Aw, dude.
tearaways.
There's
Magnets.
There's gonna be one guy.
Magnets. Can you-
Yo, guys, there's that one guy that forgets to wear shorts underneath, and then you just find out.
It's
and
you.
No, it's not me. I know better than that. I wasn't in the basketball team. I know this.
Yeah.
But there's that guy that thinks he's cool, and then he'll wear it without any with like just underwear.
Oh.
And then everyone's like, "Hey, dude, he doesn't have he just has shorts," and you just start trying to rip it out the whole night.
Okay. No,
That was
Get
Pierre.
him naked.
I went to all boys school, guys.
Yeah,
so
no, you did.
I went to an all boys school.
Sounds about right.
Hey, Pierre.
Anyways,
Look under my desk.
Yeah, he just has underwear.
What's going on? So, yay or nay? Non-skaters wearing thrashers.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Thanks for that conversation, by
See,
the
this
way.
is where the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme music would be
play
just
that
like,
one.
fucking can't. No, because Larry David will pretty sue me.
Pretty sue you.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
So, would you
click,
wear
click.
thrashers?
No, not at this point.
But do you hate people that wear them?
No, I don't hate them. I mean, there's vintage stuff
They're
that
just
I want to get. I
misguided.
mean, we just geeked out on these old 80s and 90s
Yeah.
satin starter
So good,
jackets.
man.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't like the 49ers, but you gave me that red and gold, and I'll be
Yeah.
interested.
That's true. Would you
Why
wear,
didn't you tell me to buy
Ah.
it? Sorry, dude.
Would you
You've
wear
done
like
that
a
all, I
Yankees
gotta-
hat?
I don't.
Never.
That means I like that. That means I
See,
like
that's
you.
a different kind of spite. And
I should have bought it.
Yankees hat. No, you're either
it's all
all in on
Now
the
it's gonna be on
Yankees
the
or you
list
hate the
now.
Yankees.
It'll be
Evil
someone. No,
Empire.
someone will sell it. You'll see it. They'll contact you later, and they'll be like $450.
Did I miss
Somebody,
something?
dude, someone
The jacket
had.
is
Yeah, I
having
heard there was
buyer's
a
remorse
there was
now.
a starter jacket
I mean-
pack there for you.
Yeah, starter pack.
It's right there. It's so cheap. Dennis Lim actually got a really
Montreal.
nice bomber jacket. Yeah.
You got the same one, the starter.
Yeah.
but it's Montreal Canadiens one. It was dope.
And then
I saw
Shoeless-
another one there
Shoeless
too.
Joe got like a crazy Dolphins jacket.
Oh,
That
yeah.
one
With,
was
like,
poor guy.
That
Dolphins?
wasn't the satin.
Really?
It was more like
Was it the pullover?
yeah, the
Like
pullover.
that ruffly nylon?
Nylon
Yeah, yeah.
starter.
Yeah, those are cool.
Shit.
Good ones. Good
The
ones.
Hornets.
So you're
one
not
was the
gonna
one
get,
to
you're not gonna wear Thrasher. I won't, but I think my point will be that skaters won't give a shit, and they'll just jump onto something else that no one is wearing or using,
And then I'll jump on
that'll
it.
be the next thing. So instead of worrying
Pierre's just looking at the skaters. What's next?
What's the next one? What's the
Yeah,
next one?
so
Oh,
The
it's-
skate park down on
what? Ruka? Oh,
Abbott or
that's
whatever.
good.
yeah, what is he wearing? Just
You're
move on.
okay with it? You don't condone it?
No, fuck it, whatever. Just move on to the next
Yeah.
thing. Don't worry about what those people. You're gonna find the next.
Pierre
thing that
is
you're
one
gonna
of
be
those
cool.
people. So
I'm
he's
I'm
cool.
with Still Worthless. I think you wear
Who?
whatever you want. You don't have to explain
Still
anything.
Worthless.
Yeah,
It's your money. It's your life. You can do whatever you want. And
do it.
And-
It's your prerogative.
and the people that hate on it, that's their prerogative too. They can do whatever they want too.
Yeah.
Like
Don't
they're-
be a dick about it,
Yeah, right. Don't be a dick about it.
because I'd love to see what's
You
in
love
their
dick?
closet.
yeah, I know,
You
right?
motherfucker.
Next question. What do we got?
Thanks, still worthless.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Still Worthless.
So next question from Hype Soul Cartel.
Oh,
So it's either Dennis or Zach.
all right.
Why do I pee sitting down? No, it's just,
Dennis, that's because
It's the middle of the night and you're probably tired. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
his
Wow.
old knees can't fucking hold himself up. Hypesol Cartel asks, what pair of shoes would make you initiate a conversation with someone when you saw them wearing it? So I'm guessing a stranger,
yeah.
because he loves giving strangers.
Yeah. Pierre's answer: any shoes, really.
Yeah.
Any
Shoes,
hyped
that's
out
dope.
Okay.
shoes?
Pierre, I'm walking down the street, okay?
Yeah.
And then you've never met me before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What pair of shoes would I be wearing that would just break your neck and be like, what are those? And like start talking to me at random.
Jordan 11s.
Okay.
Yeah, I wear Jordan 11s.
Any
all the
Jordan
time.
11s. Yeah.
Do you own any Jordan 11s? Oh, yeah, you totally do.
Tons of Jordan 11s.
So, how,
Tons. I should wear more.
so Jordan 11s will initiate
Yeah.
a
Any dope
conversation.
shoe, dude. And you know what? Also, too, if
Any dope
Anyone,
shoe.
everyone has a different
shoe.
idea on what a dope
like,
shoe
dude,
is.
Stans, like a guy wearing any person actually wearing like clean Stan Smiths are dope.
You're
like,
kidding me. So like my dad would wear Stan Smiths and
No,
walk down the
no,
street. He goes,
no, I'm
"Oh, old man, what you got on?"
No, I wouldn't do that. I,
Like,
I
initial-
It's a
I
regular
hear-
Saturday
like,
night for
what-
Pierre.
dude, if the guy's approachable and he gives a body language where you would be
Wow,
approachable,
you're reading this question.
Still
Oh,
talk-
okay.
we're still talking about shoes, right?
that's a separate podcast.
Yeah,
You're
it's the
confusing
love
which podcast
cast
we're
Amador
with
talking
101.
Pierre.
Do you know what Amador means in Spanish?
Probably
That you love.
Amador in Spanish.
Lover.
Lover.
Yeah. So
In a dangerous time.
that's
Yeah.
that's
So,
a,
so
that's a
why you
different-
hating?
I'm loving fool. No, dude, like seriously, like I can talk to anybody, like especially if they're cool. Like
Okay,
But you don't know that.
then you just shut the fuck up after. Sorry, dude, I don't want to bother you. Just-
Yeah.
right?
Shut the fuck up.
It's a numbers
anything
game.
dope. Okay,
Yeah.
good answer.
That was
Anything
specific.
dope.
How about you, Kurtz?
I would say anything that I was in the market for that I really like a shoe that I've been sought after that I
You would just
don't
go,
have.
What size are you?
Yes, you ain't.
Yeah.
You're not a size 9.
No, no.
That doesn't
Buffalo
work.
Bill style. You're not a size 9, are you? No, because then you can start a conversation in the sense like, hey, I've been in, tell me about it. How does it fit, or
Who's
you
your
ask
hookup?
questions about, right? Like the Kith Ultra Boost. Like, I'd be curious
Yeah.
to know, how does that fit? Like, how do you find it? It starts a conversation, and it's a shoe that you're in the market for, so you get a little insight.
All right.
Little insight.
He's like, I suck dick for this pair. You interested?
$5 million.
Good Lord. How am I supposed to follow that?
I just want to know, like, Kurtz is talking.
6 million.
Like when Kurtz sees a pair of shoes that will
3
initiate
billion.
a conversation, he's literally just shopping. That's what I get out of his answer.
No,
It's like, where'd you get it? I want a pair too.
I don't.
I'll
come
buy
across-
that right now.
I don't come across like that.
No, you don't.
No, you would just go like fucking buy it anyways.
Yeah.
I
don't
probably
need help.
wouldn't say anything.
Resale doesn't.
I don't-
I'm
I
shy,
don't-
so I don't talk to.
Yeah, I don't like
strangers.
people that much and talking to them.
How about you, Joe? What pair would you see on feet that you would like?
I've done the same thing that Kurtz mentioned. I've actually seen shoes that I was kind of interested in on somebody's foot. And it's actually, I've asked actually women about
Did
this
that-
too,
oh,
and asked
yeah.
them about the fit. Like, I was interested in that. How does that
Yeah.
fit? Because I've
Did
never
they have
bought
the
that
right,
model or
right
whatever.
body language?
Oh, there was chemistry. There was glances across the
You're
room.
not gonna approach someone if they're like this and they're like just like.
No, they have to be
bitching out.
wearing dope shoes with a clean outfit. They have to sing "Walking on Sunshine" while they're.
Hey, there you go.
Skipping.
They were
and,
swagged out. Yeah, swag recognizes swag, dude.
Why are you saying it like a surfer?
That's swag.
That's his impersonation of a white person.
I think swag might actually come from California. But if I had to pick one specific to answer Hype Soul Cartel's question, if there were one pair of shoes, well, props to D-Lim for wearing those LA trainers, because we talked about
those are
those
dope.
at the EQT release.
Sparked a conversation.
Something like that. Or now, in the same vein, if someone were wearing an original nylon pair of Nike Cortez, I'd probably go talk to them and see how long they've been about them.
Could be anything, man.
There you
Yeah,
go.
the Costanza navy
Nice.
nylon Cortez would
Can't
definitely
stands
get a look.
ya.
Yeah, can't stand you. What about you, Eugene? What if Pierre's all swagged out?
Oh yeah,
Like,
Eugene.
What if he
What's
had
on
the
his
right body
feet?
language and the right pair of
on?
shoes?
See,
How
when-
would you approach him?
It's either someone that doesn't look the type to have the shoes that they have on.
Oh,
So like
if
the
an
lady
old-
in the
like a-
in the
let's just say like a
pinkies.
no. Well, I wouldn't talk to them because they're way out of my league to talk to, anyways. If I saw like an old dude like walking around in like fucking Yeezys or
Arctic
fucking,
Orange just done
something
Jordan
like
2s.
something absurd, like that would garner my interest. Be like, hey, old man, what's going on? The kind of deal.
Is that how you'd approach him?
Hey, sir.
Hey, sir.
Would you
your
like to
shoes.
make
Man.
$5 million?
How would you like to make?
Or if anyone was wearing something so obscenely obscure or rare, I'd be like, where'd you get the? Like, if someone was walking around with like Reebok Alien Stompers, I'd be like,
Ooh,
holy
nice.
shit, where'd you get those?
Nice.
Or something like that, man.
Ooh,
Like some
apparently 2 more colorways are coming out.
Yeah.
Ripley
Low cuts
only
or-
wore the-
I know, but they're saying they're going to release them in other colorways, symbolic of the last battle between Ripley and that mech suit and the fucking alien. Just saying, they're
power loader.
It's coming.
It's not a mech suit. I'm
fucking
sorry.
Power loader.
That's my nickname.
holy fuck.
That's your creeper IG account.
Power loader.
Grinder account. Jesus,
How
we just
much you bench?
disintegrate. We get an hour 20. It is an hour 23 in here, and we just fall apart every fucking episode. We're sorry.
You want to hear something funny?
Hypeless Joe
That was funny.
apologizes. That was.
How do you top that?
When I was working at the airport, I was
Yeah, here we go.
I was building freight and all the stuff that goes in the airplane. Because on your passenger plane, underneath the deck is all freight, like commercial freight. It's not just luggage, right?
Can't take you seriously with all the
Power load. Just
And the guy that balances all the freight so that the plane gets
Doesn't-
loaded properly, his job title, and I wanted to get this job just to be
Nice.
called this.
Yeah.
He was called the Load Master.
Ooh, that's.
I wanted that job just to
intriguing.
get that title. Anyways,
That would look
Load
good on a
master.
business card.
yeah. If you never want to fly
Joe
again,
Pezzer.
Yo, just
Load master.
put your name in like a white card, gold trim.
The word Load Master just dripping.
load
yeah. Oh Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Hype Soul Cartel,
Fuck.
for an
That's too
interesting
funny.
question.
Sorry for us shitting on your question or other fluids on your question, Eugene. Jesus.
And we have another question from an Instagram follower, Tun Fay. Remember?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, dude.
It's just a very simple question. Are you guys going to cop the gold 97s?
We already covered it.
Correct.
Yeah.
2 out of the
So,
4.
Yes.
2
no.
4.
50%.
Pretty sure it's more than 50%, but I'm not good at math.
There's 4 of us. Okay. So, Uncle L03. Why can't I and some sneakerheads wear grails we finally copped? Is it the value or risk getting them destroyed? Here's a good question.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was talking about. Well, I think we were talking about that off air, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Just that I
Let's
find
just-
that
Let's just start with a very simple question. Do we have shoes that we purposely keep DS in our possession right now?
yes,
Yes.
yeah.
All of us? Even you?
Yeah.
Okay, me too, obviously. And let's just get into why we keep them DS. Why do you keep your pairs DS, Pierre?
I'm gonna keep my OVO 10s DS because Drake's gonna sign them when I meet him.
He can sign them even after you've worn them. Son.
No, it's not pure.
Pure Pierre.
He's got a chastity belt on his OVO.
Have you
cans.
worn your bread
chastity
once?
box?
Out.
For a photo shoot.
Have you worn your royal ones out?
For a
No,
photo
DS.
shoot.
DS,
Okay, why haven't you worn your royal ones yet? Too soon?
Perfect scenario. I want to wear them when it's perfect, when I feel it.
Okay.
Yeah, when that day is just stars aligned, and yeah, I would wear it.
And you're ready to make her your queen, you'll unds the royal
Yeah.
ones?
Yeah,
The right
and then
body
I have,
language.
dude. Body language, outfit that I need
What
to
is
slay,
going on?
lots of stuff. Yeah.
So do you is value a is value one of the reasons why you don't unds some of
It's
your
one of the
shoes?
reasons, but it's not the reason. Like the pair that I'm gonna get this Friday, I plan on wearing that very, very soon. Even though I dropped a lot of money on that.
Straight to feet.
Not
Soon as
straight
you
to
get-
feet. No, let's not go that far. This,
All right. Okay.
How about you, Jason? Why do you keep certain pairs DS?
I haven't found the time or the event to wear them, but
Stop.
no.
What are you wearing right now? You're
Well, yeah, these
okay,
ones
you
are
want
nice,
DS
though.
though.
Those are
Yeah,
nice.
these ones. The first day I'm wearing them.
What's
Cool.
stopping you from wearing like
the one
your-
pair that I have is I bought way back. It was the LeBron 10 Corks, and I bought them for Cork.
Cool.
LeBron Cork 10. I bought them for resale in the States, but the dollar was about the same at that time. And I paid.
Did those retain value?
Yeah, they're exactly the same price as what I paid for them. For that reason, I find it very difficult to go and like
Wear them.
wear them.
This cork of all.
And I find that,
materials.
and I was saying that to Pierre. I was talking about his Atmos ones, and
Soon
I was
to
just
be
saying,
his.
soon to be, yeah, that I have a harder time wearing something that I spent resale for. So I don't have that when I've paid regular retail price.
That's true.
And I don't know why. I just
A lot
That's
of times.
okay. That's respect.
so I try not to buy resales.
A lot of
I can wear
times,
my shit.
I purposely buy resale pairs that are already lightly worn.
So that you already. That's
So
a good way.
someone
That's what I
else-
was saying with the Air Max, the one that you
Interesting.
saw at the show. Better way to go.
That way, first of all, I'll save a couple bucks, but that's not the main concern. It's like
It can go on your foot.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, I was gonna make some gross comparison.
Yeah,
That doesn't matter.
Of course you were. Sloppy seconds.
But I purposely buy especially if I'm doubling up from a resale pair, I will try very hard to find a used pair that's in good condition.
Yeah.
That way I don't feel terrible about undsing them.
Yeah.
Some of these people are like so courageous, quote unquote, that they're willing to go to a store and buy a shoe that they want to raffle for that's they know is worth a lot of money and slap them straight to feet. That's pretty awesome. I just don't have the
that's
guts
cool.
to do it, man.
Yeah, there's that group that when the creams release,
Yeah.
Paul on his Instagram feed.
I saw
shout
that.
out, Paul. He took a picture of all the dudes that went straight to feet.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
They're not doing-
awesome.
And I
That's
saw
cool.
the same dudes with different shoes the next an hour after because it was raining. So that's okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, they're not doing that with zebras.
Yeah, but that's cool. It's cool.
It's creams.
Shout out to those guys, right? So-
Cocaine.
Cocangas. They're
Cocangas.
cocangas. How about you, Mr. Joe?
Yes.
Why do you keep some of these DS?
There are some that I like to keep a pair of shoes on ice just to let the hype fade. I mean, so some of these retros that are in like year 2 of a cycle, 3 or 5 year cycle, so like right in between, all the hype is down from the.
Don't you
initial
want to wear them
release.
while they're still hyped?
Nah, not really. What I did want to do, it's weird because there was enough of a buzz around the Air Max 1 anniversary pack, the red and the blue colorways, that I was thinking these would be great because they're reasonably priced. I mean, $200, yes, it's a lot of money for people, but still not quite the $313 retro Jordan 11 we're going to be lining up for here in the fall and holidays again.
You see the holiday? You got
Yeah.
is that real? The
Apparently.
holiday one?
Yeah,
Put it-
so to
put it on ice.
answer to your question is, yeah, there are some pairs that are dead stock still. Want to let the hype fade away a little bit before I break them out. And yes, it's also shocking sometimes to see that a pair that you think is, a general release or something and wasn't too difficult for you to get, and the hype goes up, the value goes up.
It's hard to.
We were in line for the Royal Air Max 1 anniversary pack there the following week after the Reds came out. And while we were camped out there that morning,
Oh yeah, I remember.
checking StockX, the price on the Reds was absolutely ludicrous that I could have sold immediately for a disgusting amount of money. And
Yeah.
you just think, I can't wear those right now. I'm going to have to make a
Well,
crucial
and-
life adult decision
and,
here. If I'm
and the
gonna,
hopes that.
But
you
that's
know-
not the intention, and you're just
No.
frozen by.
But sometimes you're buying stuff. Well, for me anyway, sometimes you're buying stuff that you still really like, but then there's something else that comes out that you really like, and you don't know if you can get it. And then if you get it, you're like, well, if I'd already worn those,
Yeah,
then I can't
exactly.
trade them.
Yeah.
I can't trade them to make up for the loss that
Yeah.
on the thing that you really want. So, and also I have a few that are that I consider like art pieces. Like
Yeah.
there were grails or whatever, and I'm like, will I ever wear them? Maybe not, but I might just display them as an art piece and leave it at that.
Okay,
So,
let's do this a quick no thinking game. Okay, Pierre, what's your Grail in your collection right now?
Grail in my collection?
Yeah.
750s. My 750s.
Okay, how about you, Kurtz?
the Air Jordan 1 Wings of the Future.
Ooh, oh yeah, good pickup with that one.
Which
Yeah.
one? The Dave White?
Dave White's, yeah.
Right.
You
That's a good
have
shoe.
that one?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
picked it
I
up
bought
to.
that. And I got it for
They
a really
weren't
good
hard
price,
to.
too.
They were so slept on when they
Yeah.
came out. Like they were not hard to get.
Oh, yeah, and then I have another one, but anyway.
How about you?
What is it?
Joe?
Fuck. Oh man, it's
tell
tough
ya.
because a lot of the game worn colorways that I have from back in the day are pieces that I'd go with that stuff that I pick
Without
up.
thinking, Joe,
Man,
just
it's-
name one.
It's so tough. It's so tough. I'll say my OG Air Jordan 13 Flints that are still wearable. I can still hoop in them.
Like OG,
Yeah.
the first release.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what about you, Eugene?
Gino.
Concord 11s.
Yeah, the man.
I don't know.
That is an answer that is never a wrong answer.
Never a wrong answer.
No, for anything.
For anything.
Remember when we were going
Top three.
1-on-1 on the
Yeah,
Hype Soul
man,
thing? The fact that you had that in your thing and it was my first one, I was like, shit.
Yeah.
I'm in good hands.
Yeah.
I'm in good hands.
All right.
Just because, dude, you know your shit. You know you love sneakers and
Concord 11 is just it's our age.
yeah, dude.
It's
But it's not even about that. Like, it's okay. So the one, and I might be like weird about this, but this boy
Here we
Eugene does a lot of work, and you do a lot for the community. And the fact that you have that, and I have a pair of shoes like that, and you treasure it like that, like I'm in good hands, is what I'm trying to say.
In good company.
Plus,
you mean?
but
You mean good
mine was
company.
2001. What was yours?
mine was the 2011.
Yes, so I still win that one.
Well,
fuck.
here's my theory on why we like the Concord 11 so much.
Okay.
I think at our age we're very similar in age. I think at our age, the Concord 11 when that came out, that's around
Yeah.
the time that our parents are like, "Fuck you, pay for your own shoes."
That's true.
I think that's why that
Yeah.
shoe means so much to
Yeah.
us.
I was working like freaking retail after UBC every time, and then I saved all my money for that pair of shoes. And it was easy
Yeah, no.
cop. It was just like, dude, it was in the fucking shelf.
Sport check.
That was
Yeah.
one of those shoes that they
Playoff
would just.
11.
Athletes
for me.
World.
Yeah.
What you know about Athlete World? The Metrotown one where it's like,
I was at Athletes World at
Where House of Hoops is now, isn't it?
Yes, that was the previous. I don't know if
Athletes
they've
World was
moved
there.
since.
the one on the top. The
I
one
was
with the
Athletes
tra-
World Richmond Center.
Oh,
So,
I see.
or there was a Foot Locker as well. I don't remember where I got them. They were everywhere.
Yeah, that's mind blowing to be able to walk in
I know.
3-4 weeks after that shoe came out. and be
months
like, hey,
after
I've saved up my
you were able to
allowance."
get that shoe
Dope.
throughout the whole basketball season, pretty much.
Yeah. Those are,
I don't know if they just made a single run or they just kept replenishing it.
Fuck, we're almost back there the way that Jordan Brand has.
I
ruined so
personally
many
don't have an
releases.
issue with that.
I don't either.
People are like, "Oh, Jordans are dead because they're sitting on shelves." Like, just relax, guys.
Yeah,
If you want them,
fuck.
great.
I had
If
a-
you don't want them,
Yeah, 500,000 units moved. That's not dead.
No.
I have a buddy message me today, and he's like, "Dude, these Pure Money 4s, they're awesome." And then I have a choice to not buy them or buy them because they're sitting.
Yeah,
And
it's
I was
good.
like-
Perfect.
That's a
It's
great
perfect.
problem
yeah,
to have.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
like you want them, just take them.
Yeah.
If you don't, that's fine too.
Wait for
Those
them
are
to
sitting
go
too.
on discount.
Whatchamacallit?
Those
Remember,
kinds of
we're
those.
We
Stay
got
Fresh is hooking us up.
What is it? What
Team
is
Cop.
it? Ooh.
Sorry.
They were
There's
I'd
no
buy
fucking
these.
12.
they were
buy
selling
these.
those at the convention for under retail.
Who was?
Stay fresh.
Yeah.
Did this guy not say he was
I
going to
didn't-
let us know when this happened?
I don't know. I don't.
It
remember.
was
Yeah, don't fucking come down here.
it was $2.30 no tax, so it's $5 off retail. But whatever, it was what it was.
Team Cop.
Yeah,
You'll
Team
have
Cop.
another chance.
There's lots of those.
And then
There's
you can
lots.
So I
It's
think we
all
got
blue all the way
one
up.
last question, guys. Let's just get this over with. You guys are
We
killing
love
I don't
No,
want it
we
to
love
end.
questions.
I don't
You
want it
guys
to
are
end.
killing me.
I like questions.
On
It's good.
Twitter, we got Jess Shan.
Where are we at?
Yeah, we've
at
had.
JT240824.
Jay Shan?
Could
Jashan?
be. I'm not good with names. What's the best way to buy rarer and older Jordans locally? Here's where our expertise comes in. Why do you think collectors prefer to trade over sell? So, locally, go to your consignment stores if you have one. That like we're lucky enough to have more than one consignment
We
store
are
here.
inside one.
And when it comes to discontinued sneakers, the consignment store is the only way to go when you want to go to a brick and mortar kind of route.
Yeah.
If not, then you'll really, really have to pay attention to every Facebook group, Craigslist, this and that, any buy and trade. kind
Buyer
of-
beware.
Or you have to go more legit and go with like StockX. It's not
Yeah.
local, but
Locally,
it's
so
It's
an
soon to be
option, right?
local. They'll ship.
Yeah.
They ship to
And then
Canada.
Goat app, I've used them and it's been good shipping to Canada.
So obviously there's like the online reselling kind of apps and websites that you
Yep.
can hit up. But older stuff, they are crazy. Like anything, they're more scarce than you can imagine, right?
Yeah, and a lot of the older people aren't exactly too eager to let that shit go.
No.
So, I mean, there are some people who are parting out collections and
Yeah, man.
whatnot, but that
Yeah.
means you got to be plugged in to the community
That's
to
true.
figure out what's going on with that kind
Like
of stuff.
what we all see. Here's the trends of Vancouver buyer and sellers. They only sell shit that's been out for like less than a month.
That's
and
true.
then
Or
the trend-
week by week, even.
Yeah.
And then this shit moves on, man. Like, can you imagine if all of a sudden we see on the local? I'm still waiting for that fucking Mocha 3 to pop up in some group.
Don't worry, it's coming back. Spring next year. Bookmark.
Where'd you hear this?
I'm telling a prediction.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I have a feeling it's coming back too.
If we keep talking about it, they're gonna bring it back. Fuck.
Because they hear us.
So I think you'd be surprised who listens. Anyways,
What up, Phil Knight? Hi, Tink Tank.
Tink Tink.
That's what
You guys
I
are
call him.
close.
Tink. I don't think he wants you calling him Tink Tink.
Yeah.
Wow, his best friend or something.
Tink Tink says, "Yeah, we're good."
Yeah, he says you're good.
I bet you love.
He just slid into your
LeVar
DMs.
Tink
So
Tink.
what the fuck were you talking about? Oh yeah, buying older. If you guys have to give a tip how to buy older, rarer Jordans,
Yeah, I
give
think
me.
we just covered it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's risky. I used to deal exclusively in eBay. Not so trustworthy these days.
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck you're getting.
You gotta know. You gotta know the people that are your size, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's good.
Because
Yeah.
before the sneaker pod and the forums and stuff, there's only like one person that I know that was a size 8, and now that I know who else is a size 8, I'm just waiting for them to like give something up that I know that they have in their arsenal, and I'll be like, hey, what do you want for that?
Well,
It's
okay.
good to know. It's good to know who your competition is, I guess.
Second part to that question is why do people rather trade than sell?
Just because it's so expensive.
Yeah.
I think the only reason why people rather trade is because if you're the buyer, then you don't have enough money.
Yeah.
So you want to trade.
You know what?
If you're a seller, you're impatient. You just want fucking something back for the shoes that you don't want.
It's like a fantasy.
Fair enough.
It's a fantasy trade. Like my fantasy trades, I try to put 2 or 3 players on it so that the numbers kind of get lost in it.
So you're just confused
Snake oil.
You're
with
a
the
Three to
value.
one, 3-1.
Yeah.
Even though you can't use them in your roster,
Wow.
but they're good players.
I'm sure they are. Who's
No,
your-
I'm just saying,
What's
like-
your favorite team?
For what?
Football.
The Jets, dude.
Yeah, good players.
Yeah, no, man, they go far.
Brandon
Butt
Marshall.
fumble.
Yo, dude,
Butt
Brandon
fumble.
Marshall. I picked Brandon Marshall first round. Anyways, like I said earlier, you just accumulate assets, and then sometime, like you,
It's an investment.
Yeah.
You're building a portfolio.
exactly.
I
right?
like that. That's why all my shoes are DS. It's just my portfolio.
It's good. I'm gonna try to trade all my Yeezys for the Red Octobers.
Thank you, Jeshan. Actually, a question just came in.
nice.
It's your boy here. Our boy, Soulfully Laced, asks,
Oh,
remember when basketball shoes were for playing basketball as well as wearing out? Which non-retro shoe currently on the market is good enough to hoop in as well as stunt in? Current generation basketball shoe that we can wear on the court and in the mall.
Current generation.
Yeah.
ooh, good one. Good one.
PG ones.
I'm looking at them right now. I don't know. It's not a bad answer.
So you want to stunt in them? Okay.
You guys,
Current one.
That's
Your
tough,
brains are
man.
breaking.
It is. It is.
I really
I'm gonna
like
say
the aesthetics of-
Zeo2 Prime.
Nice.
Can't follow that with.
I can't afford that one. Otherwise, I'd
Then
buy
you're
two
not a
pairs.
big baller.
That's the 4th time we mentioned that brand. Fuck.
I hate you so much.
You guys are looking around hardcore right now.
It's tough. There's so
Basketball
much.
shoe.
It's too high performance.
I like
There
the
is
PG
one,
ones.
but you need something to compare with it.
Fucking got a casual shoe.
Yeah,
Chef
none of
Curry.
them-
Chef Curry 2s.
Go
Do you think
away.
the why not 31s would be dope with some jeans, some tapered jeans, white shirt,
But
Which
Joe
ones?
here says that
Buttercream, croc skin.
put a dead animal on.
Joe
it.
said 31s aren't really that aesthetically.
No, they look good. It's just
Dude,
so fucking
at the
high
mall. It's a
performance.
There was that
shoe.
one
Yeah.
photo shoot with Russell Westbrook where he was wearing shattered backboards and he had jeans on. That was dope.
But that's a one.
Air Jordan 1.
31s.
Oh, he was wearing
31s. Yeah.
I don't
There's a
know.
pair over
It's
there.
it's a tough call.
Shattered backboards.
It's how you wear it, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just
In 20 years, they might look good in the mall.
yeah, maybe.
What else is there?
Air Max 1s are still going to look good in 20 years.
They looked good since day one.
A1s.
Well, I mean, technically, people are hooping in the 750s. So, like,
Wow. Way to bend the rules there, buddy.
You know.
Way to find a loophole there, buddy.
loophole. I was gonna say brand black. Like, I'm trying to think of any of their stuff that might
Yeah, maybe.
look.
They've got some Lux looking shoes
Yeah,
that are
there's
like
a few
red
in there,
leather and stuff that you
And
could
it's a
probably do.
you know, their performance. So they get really good ratings for their stuff.
I really can't think of any basketball shoe that looks good at the mall. Anyways, I think people.
I'm trying to think of an Adidas one, but I can't think of any of the
Crazy
Adidas.
Lights. Crazy Lights.
Crazy
They're-
Light
they're pretty
lows.
funky.
No.
They're all white though. The ones that
The
there's
Cocaignas?
Yeah, they have the red
Cocaignas.
trim on it.
Interesting.
That's a good question because it's tough. We never really thought.
Pro
from, like,
models are always
from,
current.
like, a performance. Like,
Did
is there
Soulfully
anything on the?
Laced- Did he have a suggestion?
No.
Okay.
No.
Was there any in the
He always has
Nike
good
models
questions.
that you can think of that like LeBron
Yeah,
lines?
none of the
or
LeBron ones.
Any of the anything in there?
Everything's
that you
just
can think
a hair too futuristic, I think. Right
Yeah,
now.
Yeah.
lots
Fair
of big
enough.
color.
I mean, when you think about it and put it that way, the Air Jordan 31 probably fits. It's a knit upper. People are wearing Flyknit.
Yeah,
PG ones. Thanks.
Still
I think
going
that's a pretty good option.
The strap makes it more.
I think you just got to get the right colorway for it, right? Like the black ice.
Kyrie
one might
3 is
be the
actually not
best.
terrible. Kyrie
No.
3s. Have you seen that? The
I'm not a big
Samurai
fan of the
Kyrie 3?
threes.
Yeah.
The Samurai's dope.
good-
Dope. I think
concept.
that's a little too loud for the court, and you can actually wear
Kobe
them
ADs?
out. ADs. Is that a basketball shoe per se? I
Yeah.
guess so.
It is.
It's too
DeRozan
low.
wore it this
It's
year.
too low, man.
No.
No, it'll show too much soft.
You know what?
We need a sneaker
Hell of a
shopping
good pick.
episode.
I'd actually say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ADs might be
ADs
it. But I
might
mean, that
be.
was in line with my Chef Curry 2
Yeah.
option. But yeah,
You're just
Kobe AD,
trolling
the
with
Compton.
the Chef
Compton Kobe
Currys.
ADs. I'll say it.
Comptons?
Yeah.
All right, they're on sale here. If you ever need a
Not
pair
for
from
size
mall,
12, though.
You're probably right.
Motherfucker.
We got to do a sneaker shopping episode where we got to
We
go
should also
pick
do a
one out.
sneaker show.
I'm just gonna set a camera on you when you're sleeping. That's a sleeper.
You mean
cam.
another one?
Yeah.
Another one. So let's.
That's the bathroom cam
let's
he's
take
got
this-
on me.
Let's take this
Power
ride to
load.
a safe
Take it
landing.
back down. Take it back down.
Power loader.
So
Sounds
at
like a
the
good
end
rock song.
of the podcast, we like to play a game.
What is that game?
That game would be the Fresh Locker Keymaster, care of Stay Fresh. So let's play this Keymaster.
that's
While I
me.
set up, does one of you?
I think
Me,
Kurtz
it's
is up.
my turn.
Kurtz.
Yeah,
Does-
I'm up.
Who's gonna commentate?
luck,
And
buddy.
you want to just
I can,
announce what shoes are
Okay, we're falling apart here.
and what shoes are
Sneakerphiles
for up for
podcast.
grabs.
It's your boy, Hypeless Joe. Oh, yeah. Little Macho Man. Cup of coffee. We have bottom row, easiest to get, allegedly. We've got a pair of OG NMDs with the tricolor. We've got some triple white, looks like the white gum pack NMDs on the bottom. We also have a pair of the UNC Low Jordan 11s on the bottom row. Second row. Next, most difficult to get. Looks like we got a pair of olive Yeezy 350s on the left. In the middle, we've got some Royal 1 Jordan 1s. On the right side, looks like we got the Oreo black and white Yeezy 350. Top row, most difficult. Looks like we got the bread colorway of the Yeezy 350. The Cocaina Yeezy 350. And then the top right, still available, is a pair of the Air Jordan 4 Cold. He's got his cash. The cash money.
You just do that, right?
And he's just mashing buttons. Jamal Mashburn the buttons. $5 going in, $5 coming out. Oh, no, it is accepted. He has 30 seconds on the clock. Wiggles the key over. Center row. He is passing the center row. He's going to the right. We have OG NMDs. We have black and white Yeezy 350s. And we've got Cause top row. He tried to go for the NMDs and came up a little premature. Wah, wah. Good attempt, Kurtz. Good attempt. Breaking one down. It's your boy Power Loader over here.
I'm Hypeless Joe.
So-
Power Loader.
I am Pierre. I'm a master loader.
Load
Yep.
Master.
Oh, load master. Fuck that joke up.
Power loader.
So we just got back playing the Fresh Locker Keymaster. How did you do, Jason?
Poorly.
Were you close?
Not well.
Last
not
week,
really.
Joe was like crazy close.
He was
I thought-
closer, yeah.
I thought I thought that
looked
plexiglass was
really
going to
close,
break
like
through. That's how close it was.
It looked like it
Shaved.
was, and then it was just like
That game,
know.
man, will play tricks on your eyes.
it does. It's
And your
tricky.
spirit.
And we just
tricky.
realized that Pierre's blind today. Like, you can't read.
Doesn't know when to stop wiping.
How does Pierre know when to stop wiping?
I feel it.
You feel it.
It's all about the body language.
Oh,
He's lost. He's a little bit
Yo, well,
lost.
why am I
Body
blind?
language.
Why am I
Because
blind?
you can't read.
You were
Oh
having trouble
yeah,
reading.
I can't
yeah.
read that one. Yeah, but it's okay. I'm still good looking.
oh!
Just kidding.
Good night, everybody.
So,
On that note,
let's just wrap it up. Anything you guys want to say before the end of this episode? A little bit rickety episode today.
oh man, good luck.
Thanks for sticking with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you made it this far, God bless you guys. Holy
Yeah, no,
shit.
yeah.
But thank you for your support. though.
Parlay Ultra Boost size
Yeah.
top.
Yeah, man. Thank you, everyone that's been listening, that's been watching on
you.
the YouTubes.
Yeah.
If you're new to the podcast, we usually do this weekly, every Sunday. Once again, you can follow Joe's new Instagram account, which is,
Hypeless Joe.
and then Kurt's, what's your Instagram?
Kurtzistan.
And then Pierre.
Pie in the Sky 28.
Anyways, you can follow all of us, and you can follow the podcast at Sneakerphiles_podcast, blah, blah, blah. So,
Is it now blah 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 at the end of it?
Yada yada yada.
there's also all these things.
Yeah, the bisque.
Forget about it.
So let's just wrap this thing up, man. Fuck, it's been too long.
Power Loader wants to wrap it up. Okay.
For
got
the
some
Sneaker
master
Files
loading to
podcast,
Holy shit.
I'm Eugene.
Joe.
I'm Jason.
This is Pierre.
Happy hunting.